Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if I'm coming out loud and clear because I was just live few minutes ago and people were saying that they couldn't hear me. I don't know if you can hear me loud and clear. Am I coming out from your own end? Can you hear me loud and clear, please? If you can hear me loud and clear, let us go there, please. If you can hear me loud and clear, let us go, please. Can you hear me loud and clear? If you can hear me loud and clear, let us go. Can you hear me now? Okay, people are saying that they can hear me. I should carry go, right? Can you hear me loud and clear, please? Indicate before I move on. If you can hear me loud and clear, let us move on. Let us proceed in this very morning program. Please, live, I am live and direct. And please remember, my name again still remains Emmanuel Oremi Jusmal, known as the Great Seer or the Sea of the Seer. So I want people, okay, people are hearing me. Let us move, please. So the program that brought me here, wait a minute, let me do something before I move. Share this very program and hit the like button as well. When you share, you hit the like button. Let people be here to watch, please. Okay, so we have to move on now. The program that brought me here today is what is happening in the land of Biafra. Which way forward? Agba mbọ atụ n'ogwe agba abụọ atụ n'ogwe ọ bụzi ogwe ka a pịrị ya nwere akụ. Ọ bụ na ọkpụ isi amaghị akpụ ka ọ bụ na agụba adịghị nkọ? Which way forward? That's what brought me in this morning program. The land of Biafra is going. Every day our own people are going down. It doesn't call for celebration. It doesn't call for celebration. The fact that Mazi Simon Ekpa was kidnapped, or should I say arrested, but they say this is the first time such a thing is happening in Finland. Arrested, let's use the word arrest, for the fact that he was arrested in Finland and everything turned upside down. The only last front the people of Biafra have are the men on the ground. Those are the last fronts. Honor any other person, I cannot guarantee. This is a Emmanuel Oremi Jews and strong members of Brigade Cabinet who are working tirelessly. Those are the last fronts. What is happening? And it is not enough to say that we must relax, that, oh, there are people doing something. We cannot relax. We know where we have gotten to. It is only those who join this very struggle for the very first time that doesn't know what they want or where they have gotten to. We know the state that this very freedom have taken us to. You and I know that we have passed the stage of talking. The state that we are in is total liberation of the Biafra land, total restoration of Biafra land. That's the stage that we have gotten to. So how did we get to from the stage of liberation where Abuja feels it, where Musa feels it, where they confess that they are losing territory to non-state actors? Who are the non-state actors? You and I. Those are the people that they define as non-state actors, that we are not worthy to be here, but we are here. We are not worthy to be here, but we are here. They called us non-state actors. There is no names that they did not call us. And then they cried in their Senate. They said, we have taken up the airways. They said, we have taken up everywhere. Then they move, after the arrest of Mazi Simon Ekpa, we're supposed to be more strong and stronger, pushing forward, declaring what we want, saving our land and our territory, because the real truth and the reality is that our land is going. We are the people suffering the brunt of Nigerian impunity. We are the people suffering the brunt of Nigeria wickedness. We are the people suffering the brunt. There is no other people. We are the people suffering it. We are the people that Fulani is being killed. There is no other people. Then why did we allow ourselves this way? For the fact that Emmanuel Oremi Juice at the beginning of this very struggle, I was monitoring to see those trying to hijack the struggle, because I know in a time like this, they will come. They did it against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There are people who came out to declare sit at home just for people to think that they are original. And after the one day sit at home, they said, oh, there is no other sit at home again. Therefore, we should go and celebrate that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can sit there for all they care. We should go and celebrate. We all said no. We all said no to that. We said, why must that sit at home be cancelled? This is the only thing that will send signal to Abuja to tell them that we all are united in fighting for one common goal, and that common goal is freedom. Freedom for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not necessarily for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It all belongs to all Biafra people. But we all accepted to sit at home. Why are these very people saying, oh, it is now a crime to sit at home? It is a burden to our people. Who are the people? We are the people who decided to sit at home. Even in Lagos, the echo of sit at home stretches to Lagos. I sit at home even in Lagos because then, people were asking, even those people, why we are saying sit at home is because we are out of Biafra land. Why don't all of you in your various places sit at home? And my own sacrifice during those days to contribute to my own freedom is to help those who are sitting at home in Biafra land to sit at home. Every sit at home, I lock my shop. Those who are hearing me and those who know me quite well knows that every sit at home, I lock my shop. I don't come out. Every Monday sit at home then the brunt became it was then unbearable. They said, why are we sitting at home? They push for it for many months. Why they push for all of us to go back and open our shops so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be a forgotten story? We said no. The one that breaks the camel back is they sponsored Uchechi. Uchechi came out saying, oh, the Eastern economy is going. But we ask her, is the Eastern economy more valuable than our gold? Who is the gold? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. His type comes once in a millennium. His type comes once in generation. We asked and we resisted. Why must you put economy over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is supposed to be valuable than the economy, because in real term, we have no economy. Our people die, there is no seaport, there is no correct road network. We go to Lagos, apart from the fact that we are the biggest importers in that zoological republic, we go to Lagos. We are very close to Atlantic Ocean, yet they push us to Lagos. The open seaport there. We are 18 nautical miles to the Atlantic Ocean, but we are not worthy. We cannot have a seaport. Do you know what? Because we are Igbo people, because we are Biafra people, you are not worthy to own a seaport. That seaport will be opened in Lagos, where those who sit 18 nautical miles to the Atlantic Ocean goes to 60 nautical miles to Atlantic Ocean to bring their goods back to 18 nautical miles to Atlantic Ocean. It is really wicked decision from Nigeria and its counterparts. They want to break us. They want to bring us down. They want to put us to our knees. And most especially, they use our own people. They use our own people to subjugate us. They use our own people to suppress us. They use our own people, paid paper, money. Money is a paper. Money is gotten from a tree, not even from your land, but from a tree that grows from your own land. They get it, grind it, it becomes money. It becomes dust. They ferment it, it becomes paper. Then they use it, print something, ink on it. Ink, which is produced from something gotten from your own tree. They bring it back. After printing it, they tell you that this one is dollar and this one is naira. Your naira have no values. Even in believing in one Nigeria, they still buy also here. So your naira have no value. Their dollar have value. They give you dollar and your head swells up. They use the dollar to buy your land. Note, that same land is the one that grows the tree that they use to print that particular dollar. So they use the naira to buy your land. So you get how foolish that we are becoming all the time. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes once in a while, but they want to use that same tree that grows in your land to buy your land and buy your own heroes. So it becomes very foolish enough. We resisted the hegemony of the DOS. We resisted them. We said enough is enough. Even though when they pushed Uchechi, before Uchechi came, we all respected Uchechi. We all love Uchechi. Even though you have your own path, even though you have your own life, we don't care about what your life looks like, because everyone really have a life. You too, you have your own life. I have my own life. Everyone have a skeleton in his cupboard. One of my friend and an elderly man tells me, anybody who looks around to the nearest bush will see a sheet. So it's better you focus your eyes to your own destination if you don't want to see a sheet. We don't care about what Uchechi life looked like. But when she came to the picture to become an impediment to the seat at home which is geared to releasing our own gold, the highest thing that you can ever get is human resources. When you have human resources, when you have people who stands by you, who protects you, just know that you are climbing. But when you loses that your gold and people who stands by you, just know that you are drawing backwards. And just know that your life while on earth is just for nothing. That's all that I can tell you. Your life while on earth is just for nothing, because You never protected that person which protects you. In Igbo tradition and in Igbo adage, egbuo dike na ọgụ ụlọ, mgbe ọgụ ọma ruo, achọ ya nwa bụ dike. We resisted DOS. We said enough is enough. We must sit at home to commemorate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are not going to go out to our various businesses as if all is fine. Those who propagated that particular seat at home, we are haunted. Those who speak against DOS, which I, my humble self, was among, we were haunted, tries to shut us down for daring to go against the DOS decision. But wait a minute. Have you asked yourself who were these DOS? A lot of people never know. Ejiofor is a high member of DOS. Benjamin Mmadubugu, high member of DOS. Chinasa Nworu, high member of DOS. What is his name? Chike Doziegi, high member of DOS. What is his name? Enemy, high member of DOS, and the rest. Those are the people that made up DOS. Why are these very people hell-bent in silencing the seat at home? Have you asked yourself, why did they stand on the side of the oppressed? I mean, on the side of the oppressor. Have you asked yourself, those who kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? At a time, they told us that because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our own people were fed. So it's better he stays in DSS. That was where we all raised an eyebrow. If you said you don't know what happens to him, you will not decree and declare it's better he stays in DSS. He who shoot you gun will never operate it for you. He who never cared about you will never protect you. Those who break all protocol to go to Kenya to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will never be the one protecting him. Away from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what we saw today, what you see today, is what is the stage that we are. So they have no option. We raise the awareness. So they have no option than to tell us, than to remain silent. But they try to press that we must go into politics, which China Samoru said, that anybody who is telling you that you can't mingle with politicians is telling you lies. That politicians are vital to this very freedom. When China Samoru said that, you know whom he is referring to. It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who said, and I quote, "Any day you see me mingling with politicians, the nearest person should take me down because I am a sellout." Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in his quote, he said, "You cannot mingle with politicians and remain the same." Politicians are the biggest problem we face. They are the biggest problem that we face in this very agitation. He argued that if this very agitation can go forward, you don't need politicians. Away from that, let us move backward to the time of Uwazuruike. When Uwazuruike was taken, kidnapped, bundled to Abuja, we all resisted. We stood up. We shut down. We declared sit at home. This particular sit at home that we are on it now does not start today. But then it was not consistent on a specific day. Any day that they fails to bring him or they fails to bring him to court, we declare sit at home. Any day they bring him to court, we declare sit at home. How is it any day they fail to bring him to court? Sometimes they will say that court date is this day. they will go to court without Uwazuruike appearing in that court. We declare sit at home. If you have been long in this very struggle, you will remember and you will know what I am saying. That's the pure truth, as I have no reason to deceive you, no reason or whatsoever to lie to you. Consistency remains the key. And for your own people to be free, you must be consistent. If you change your stand just because of the person that you are dealing with, you become a saboteur. Emmanuel Oremijus will never change his stand, irrespective of the fact that majority goes there. I ask the majority, I am coming to that. Now is not the time for me to hit the nail, the hammer on the nail. Let us move back. We started pushing for sit at home when Uwazuruike was incarcerated. We told our own people, if we abandon Uwazuruike, that means we have betrayed him. We continued propagating, but little did we know that during the clampdown, in my own command, Nnamdi is the overall in Anambra State. Nnamdi was clamped down. Many of you don't know what many of you don't know what late uh, uh, this film actor, one of the pioneer film actor. What is his name? Mike Orinhedema. Many of you don't know what the pioneer of Nollywood. He was secretary to Nnamdi. He was very close to Nnamdi. Those of you in the freedom then knows what I'm saying. Mike Orinhedema was just like my family. Yeah, the founder of Nollywood was just like a family to me. When what is his name? Uwazuruike. When Uwazuruike did us a scam, it was very, very painful because me and Uwazuruike lives not too far from the same, though he is of different streets, but not too far from my own. See my street. This is his street. One road links it to that place. Uwazuruike. I live in Asamoah Street, while Uwazuruike lives very next to Asamoah Street. When he did a scam to all of us, saying that he wants to register us to film, it was Mike Orinhedema whom I run to, explaining everything. But let me stop that. I just want to let you know, because Mike Orinhedema lives the same place with me. He lives in Oboduku, at the junction of Asamoah. He lives in Asamoah, but his faces Oboduku Road. So we were very close, just like a family. I can easily go to his place, even when they do audition. I can easily go to that place, and he can easily call me. We chat. During that time, we were in Masop. He was a secretary to Nnamdi. So he was top one at that. For those who are saying that, oh, those top people doesn't look for freedom, it is a lie. We are the people who sabotage those top people. That is the reason why other people learn. During the clampdown in Anambra State, Mike Orinhedema lost everything. He ran to Oba for the fear of his life, because our people, we are the people pointing hands, those who belong to Masop. So Sabo did not start today. Our own people, we are the people covering face, leading them in the streets of Okpoko. A lot of houses were burnt, ransacked by these dreaded people. But we stood our ground, declaring freedom. Little did we know that our own leaders, top high rank, have already been picked to present to Uwazuruike that we all have succumbed. The same scenario they try to recreate to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but we stand everly ready. And the mental toughness of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is top-notch because they try to create that same scenario. That's the reason why these very people in DOS agitated that he must remain in DSS. The reason be that nobody will reach out to him. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being kept in the prison, people reaches out to him, lets him know what is going on. So why are those in DOS agitated that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must remain in DSS? Is simple reason to keep him out of the reality of life. DSS will checkmate you when you bring information to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. DSS will checkmate you. They wouldn't allow necessary informations to get to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's number one reason they agitated that he remained in DSS. Ejiofor, in his own part, his wife is a top DSS officer. Yeah, Ejiofor, his wife, is top DSS officer. Many of you never know this, but I'm letting you to know. So when he said DSS comes to my house, his wife is even among. His brothers are also DSS officer. For a reason, an example, while we are in late Odanike's place, may his soul rest in peace. Why I use this term is that Odanike used to be a good man, but I don't know. A good elderly man, a lovely father, but I don't know what happened at the end of the day. He was very close to Judas Iscariot, Ejiofor. And you know, you can never be close to Ejiofor and remain the same. May the soul of Odanike, a very good and wise elder, rest in perfect peace. Let me proceed this very program because on this very platform, I remain truthful, and it is only truth that can set us free. Even those of you Christians know that it is written in your Holy Bible that it is only truth that will set us free. I have accepted Ordinala. I have accepted Ordinala, and I remain in Ordinala. I go nowhere. But those of you who have accepted Christianity, you know it is written over there. So let me focus my attention in the program that I'm doing. Sabo did not start today. The same scenario they created where Uwazuruike was the same scenario they tried to create where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is. But they never know mental toughness is one of the key. Uwazuruike said one thing, that he spent 6 months in DSS and 6 months looks like a year in DSS. That's to show you how difficult staying there is. How difficult it was staying in DSS. For those watching in Emmanuel Remedios, those watching me on Emmanuel, those watching me on Emmanuel Remedios platform, on Emmanuel Remedios through Views TV, please, you need to migrate to Emmanuel Remedios channel. I will shut that platform down now, just in a little while. Those of you watching over there, I have 35 people watching live over there. You need to migrate to Emmanuel Remedios channels. Very, very important. They tried and failed to create this very scenario on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have a mental toughness. But during the Uwazuruike regime, when we resisted, little did we know that they have taken the commanders. They presented it to Uwazuruike that, look, your commanders have surrendered. Uwazuruike said he have no option than to surrender. That particular thing is what, that particular thing and that particular scenario is what we are not permitted to accept right now. I am going to call you back, please. I'm going to call you back. I'm on program. That particular thing is not what we are going to accept. But have these very people who created this very scenario during Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stop? The answer is no. Have these very people who created this very scenario during DOS stop? The answer is no. Now let us go and look at the margin. During during Uwazuruike, they tried to suppress men on the ground. Yes, to stop. They sabotaged them. The top sabotaged men on the ground during Uwazuruike. You don't know why Uwazuruike lied to you people that, oh, he's non-violence. No, we were fighting with arm during Uwazuruike time. I will tell you, and I will let you know. We were fighting with arm during Uwazuruike time. There is nothing called non-violence. Non-violence approach can never give you freedom. That's the truth. I must confess it to you. I must confess it to you. Go and check those. But did you know what? We were betrayed. On 6th of, on 4th of August, 2006, being Monday, if I'm not mistaken, on 4th of August, 2006, being Monday, if I'm not mistaken, why I was captured. During that time was the invasion of Nigerian army. We have the capacity to withstand the Nigerian army because then we even though we were not that strong as we are now, but the camps we are very, very strong. The manpower was exceptional. The arms we have gotten, we are exceptional. But they did something. They told us never to carry arm, to bear arm that very day, that we should run and leave camp. The top gave the order to seize men to resist Nigerian army. They left us with the option of running, and the guns were confiscated by the top. So you have no option to put resistance. Such a thing the DOS equally do. Did you know that after the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, Benjamin Mmadụbugu confiscated something that men used to put up resistance in Olu? And the Nigerian army, we are approaching. A lot of people were gone down, but men started putting up resistance over there. So that's the approach. And after the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there was an order for men to leave camp. They left some numbers of people in the camp. Camps that have a lot of people, they ordered them to go home. And they left some few numbers of people in that camp. They cited that there was no money for feeding. Then during Mazi Simon Ekpa, this is where a lot of these very people wouldn't get brain. During Mazi Simon Ekpa, after his arrest, the arrest was simple to disorganize the men on the ground because Mazi Simon Ekpa is the key point contacting men on the ground. Yeah, he is the key point, contacting men on the ground, no other person. Even though other people contact men on the ground, they do not have the sole responsibility of doing so. Yes, because the order of Mazi Simon Ekpa remains undisputed. Share this very program and hit the like button. I have 106 people watching this very program, live and direct. Share and hit the like button. Very, very important. Now, after the kidnap of Mazi Simon Ekpa, please remember Okpontunu Uruagu, the Bobrisky of Ndu Uruagu, Bobrisky no Uruagu. We are already against men on the ground, championing heads and wanting them to buy. After the arrest of Mazi Simon Ekpa, Okpontunu Uruagu, we are already against men on the ground, championing heads and want them to buy. So the person who hated you or who hated your father will that person love you? The answer is no. Caterpillar, we are also, if you go to all my exposition, the voice of Caterpillar, compare the voice of Caterpillar that when he speaks to the voice of Caterpillar on my program, even his recent voice, go and compare that voice to the voice of Caterpillar on my recent program. I mean, on my program, it is all the same. Caterpillar hated Mazi Simon Ekpa, wants Mazi Simon Ekpa to buy, championing the buying of Mazi Simon Ekpa, saying that na ya ogbuo n'onye ihu gbuo onye azụ na onye ya ọya egbu bụ gentle. So after the arrest of Mazi Simon Ekpa, I don't know why I use kidnap of Mazi Simon Ekpa, but it is all the same. What's the motive? They want to buy those men on the ground. They want them to be in disarray. Because when something happens to the leader, if you people do not organize yourselves together, you will be disorganized. They push up attack against Ngozi Orabueze. Pushing attack, calling her a saboteur, and all this. Then I asked my deity if she's sincere. I did not receive any further reports. If Ogenkeri is sincere, receiving no further reports. But let me cut this very short. I asked my deity, is this woman going to give us freedom? It immediately told me no. It was my decision for our own people to remain under her because of the propaganda Okontonu Uwazuruike and the members of the OS were championing against her. But little did I know that it was all planned. How do those people who champion propaganda against you started loving you? To the extent that Okontonu Uwazuruike, when I attack Ngozi Orabueze, come to my YouTube. We are very angry enough to come to my YouTube to comment, write jargon, and said, the woman is genuinely fighting for freedom. What brought genuinely fighting for freedom? If you never for once believe in the freedom, how do you know that this very woman was genuinely fighting for freedom? Please draw it back. If Okontonu Uwazuruike tells you A, know that B. So when they were running propaganda against her, calling her all sorts of names, including Nigerian agents and those whom Abuja wants to use to scatter Alibo, did he know that this woman was genuinely fighting for freedom as he finally believed in? The answer is no. He did not know. It was simply planned, coiled to deceive all of us. On this very platform, you will hear the undiluted truths. It doesn't matter, even if all of you unsubscribe to this very platform. It will tell you that undiluted truths. No matter how, I started from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Uwazuruike, right? Now, let me show you the loophole here. The same thing the DOS did when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. They discharged the men, knowing fully well that their mission had been accomplished. So the remaining people, either they buy them, those who never believe in them, or they discharge them. That was the agenda. But why they discharge them? They never stop what is called family meeting, because family meeting is the palace of recruitment. From family meeting, you can recruit volunteers. From volunteers, you can take up those who will go to training. And it all becomes the same. Now, let me go to the great sabotage and let you see the lights in there and the great sabotage. After the arrest of Mazi Simon Ekpa, the same scenario used against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Please note, Okontonu Uwazuruike was the person saying that Mazi Simon Ekpa is a Nigerian agent. He know that Nigeria send him, that Hope Uzodinma send him, that he know that Mazi Simon Ekpa wants to divide men on the ground for Abuja. That Mazi Simon Ekpa wants to divide men on the ground for Abuja. Okontunu Uwazuruike says so. Just because there was an assignment that he was sent to do. He was sent for a particular assignment. So he told us all manner of jargons just to accomplish that particular assignment. But Mazi Simon Ekpa resisted him. Is it not the same Okontunu Uwazuruike who is now attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, calling him all sorts of names? No, na-ata nwa, na o buru nwa, ejide ya na hotel, na onye abụ onye ọta nwa. But ị na-ekwu okwu ịta nwa, Ifeanyi Uba akpọgidere gị na-awa pampas, ịwa pampas di ya na-ekwu okwu onye ọta nwa. Please note, this is not propaganda. If he doubts me, let him come out as I will come out to wear boxers, white boxers, jump up 30 times. Let him jump up 30 times. That's the difference between me and him. He should jump up 30 times. Let me know. Then no, anywhere that you see me, never believe what I'm telling you. In fact, I will join him. Let him come out. Me and him, we will wear white boxers on a video. Video Awanyash. Jump up 30 times. On a live video. Just know that I am not a Mone Oremi Jews. Nwokena wapampas at that. Running propaganda. The same Okontunu Uwazuruike comes out to run propaganda against Ngozi Orabueze. Then, after running propaganda against Ngozi Orabueze, then the same person comes back to support him with Caterpillar. Do you see the loophole? And let us be sincere. If we need this very freedom, we must tell ourselves the truth. I love freedom. And on this very platform, I speak nothing but the undiluted truth. Share this very program, please. I have 122 live viewers. Let me know those who are sharing. You need to share this very program because this is one of the deepest exposition of all kinds. One of it very kind. Deepest exposition. Let us go and let us focus on this very program. Please share this very program. 120 live viewers. Share and hit the like button. Now, let me move on. How did Okontunu Uwazuruike withdraw from attacking Ngozi Orabueze to writing on my YouTube that we are criminals looking for freedom, that we are not sincere looking for Biafra? It is only Ngozi Orabueze who is sincere looking for freedom of Biafra, but never know that the Biafra that she is pursuing will never come, that she is just wasting her time. That is after Okontunu Uwazuruike have used a lot of propaganda, a lot of propaganda to make you think, because they believe, they know that once they run a propaganda against her, we will go and support her. We will say, oh, imagine somebody that Okontunu Uwazuruike hated. So what did she do? She used Okontu as a tool to defend her own very self. She used Okontunu Uwazuruike as a tool to make herself authentic. Note, this is the same woman who paid Rudolph to come and interview him. This is the same woman who paid Wikipedia to put her in the map. Why do you want to be in the map in all ways? It is simply the same, disorganized. Now, let us move to the pillar of the struggle. During Uwazuruike time, men on the ground were the pillar of the struggle, as confessed by Uwazuruike that when they brought his commanders to him, he had no option than to surrender. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, men on the ground are the pillars. For example, when men on the ground mount out preaching, speaking in tongues in Holy Mountain, that is when you see the zoo calling for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released. That the losses keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is much. That this have lost, that have lost. So it makes that to be authentic. Men on the ground is the pillar of this very struggle. For everyone who goes against men on the ground is sabotage. During Uwazuruike time, thank you, Anya. You once said it that it was a mind game that they were playing to me and they were using my emotions. Yeah, it was a mind game that they played and they used the emotion. Now let me go on. Anyone who attacks the men on the ground weakens the struggle. During Uwazuruike time, there was an attack. Those bribed by top helped to sabotage men on the ground. So they weakened the struggle. During Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, DOS sabotaged men on the ground, trying to weaken the struggle. But little did they know that Mazi Simon Ekpa is there. Little did they know that Mazi Simon Ekpa is there. So it was not that easy for them to betray. So during this very time, the same scenario that happened during Uwazuruike, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is happening now. If you do not work with men on the ground, you are the greatest sabo in that very struggle. The top is not the one holding the pillar of the struggle. The struggle goes down to the men who are holding their temples and their parishes. Do you get it? I have been able to analyze Uwazuruike. I have been able to analyze Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I have been able, even Dim Chukwuemeka Odimegwu Ojukwu, before they were able to enter, there are people sabotaging this very struggle. So they use those very people to weaken Biafra agitation during Dim Chukwuemeka Odimegwu Ojukwu, as it was written, Ifa Jonadem and their likes. They betrayed, weakened this very struggle so as to give an hedge to the Sokoto Caliphate. The same thing is taken up again during our time. Can we learn from history? Do we learn from history? Our own people, when I speak, they say, oh no, you are a sabo. No problem. But if my sacrifices and those which I have gotten to, you never carry a dead person at hand. Bullet never rain on you. You believe much in the people who comes to create content. That's where you believe in. Those who we are not able, those who we are not strong enough to tell you that they are fighting for your own freedom. Instead, they comes to tell you that they are content creator. That they were content creator. Those are the people that you believe and count in. Can you begin to reason? Can you begin to talk about your own freedom? A stitch in time saves 9. How can we be free if we do not learn from history? Anybody, group of persons who goes against men on the ground, those people are sabo. Now, they call these men, these people on the ground sabo, and you believe them. If they want to be sabo, it doesn't take them anything. They are godfathers of on the ground. they can easily go to Abuja or to Hope Uzodinma or to this. There is amnesty everywhere. If Gentle, who have lost his mother, his brothers, his siblings, 14 in his family, most of them were incarcerated, including his two twins and his wife, to the DSS, who incarcerated the little child. If Gentle can remain strong and remain in this very agitation, why don't you? Why can't you? Why don't you remain strong? His two twins are incarcerated. Yet, they engineer most of you, you come on air just because they have told you that they are now government. You come on air, you run propaganda. There was a time I tried to run propaganda against these very people, but I want the cheering. Kudus, kudus, kudus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You did wonderfully well. I want the cheering, and I shield myself. I said, I watch what have happened, what have transpired. I said, could I be a tool unknowingly against these very people? Are they using me as a tool against these very people? I checked and counter-checked and balanced the equation. I told myself, no, I cannot continue this way. These people are using their life. If they want to become a Sabo, or if they plans to become a Sabo, they will not be facing the Nigerian military. We will not be seeing them facing Nigerian tanks. We will not be seeing Nigeria making video that they are going there. They can easily accept Hope Uzodinma amnesty. And you know, if they accept the amnesty, you are gone. So why are the people saying the same thing that happened under Uwazuruike, the same thing that happened under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the same thing is happening before me and you? Why are they saying that those people are Sabo? Why are they telling you that men on the ground now are Sabo? And then they are USB. What have they done for the past how many months? They have not done anything. It all boils down to the same thing that I have told those of you here. How many months have gone? USB cannot say. They are not USB. What they are registered as is Tower Humanitarian Organization. And it is a scam to register another thing and then answer another thing. Uwazuruike registered MASOP and answers MASOP. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu registered IPOB and answers IPOB leader. Mazi Simon Ekpa registered Brigade and answers PM, which the people of Biafra voted for him. How can you register Tower Humanitarian Organization and answer USB? It is not done, and it is 419. I will never buy to that nonsense. It is not done in this very freedom, and it is 419. These very people telling you that they are now USB, whereas registering as Tower Humanitarian Organization 6 months ago, now what have they been able to achieve? The answer is nothing. If not going against those men on the ground, if not fighting against those men on the ground, if not trying to suppress those men on the ground, if not trying to take and dehumanize these men on the ground, what have they been able to achieve? The answer is nothing. They have never been able to achieve anything. And can you join them? Like Uwazuruike said, when his men on the ground failed, that was when he succumbed. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is standing very strong today because men on the ground are standing strong, saying enough is enough. Men on the ground are standing very strong, saying enough is enough. That is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is standing very strong. So do you think that if you abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS, if you abandon him and never talk about Biafra, that he will stand strong? Do you think so? He is remaining very strong means that Biafra people are with him. So if you answer USB or whatever you call yourself on social media, but in practical, you registered yourself as Tower Humanitarian Organization. So the Republic of Tower Humanitarian Organization, aka USB, if you claim that you are fighting for the freedom of the indigenous people, for the freedom of the people who are incarcerated, if you claim that you are fighting for their own freedom, 6 months have gone. Somebody is asking me, can I tell them what I have been able to achieve? I have my phone line here. Can you please call this very platform? I will let you know what we have been able to achieve. Then you let me know what your people have been able to achieve. This is an argument every member of this thing is running away from, because they don't know whatever they are doing. They have never achieved anything, and they cannot achieve anything. Cecilia Joseph, if you have a conscience, what have you been able to achieve? Well, I will answer you what we have been able to achieve. The guerrilla warfare was announced by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, raising the dragon flag. We have been able to carry that dragon flag, if you know what it's called. Dragon flag cost money to protect, which is symbol of gorilla. That is what I can be able to tell you. We have been able to achieve carrying and going on with the dragon flag, and never say never. Men on the ground today standing is achievement. We have never surrendered. Anybody telling you that n'obodo oyibo yenye gi Biafra, what you do in the land of Biafra will determine if obodo oyibo will accept you. If you are not doing anything in your land, no country can come into a sovereign nation, as they said, to give you that freedom. They cannot. They cannot. So Biafra people have been what we have been able to achieve. The Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra Defense Forces, the Biafra Resistance Fighters, the Biafra Marine, and the rest of the you people should pardon me. If you remember your names, write it so that I do not exempt your names. What they have been able to achieve through the brigade is that they never surrendered. They are keeping that very freedom going. The restoration of Biafra is going, and we can never say never. We can never surrender. That is what the men on the ground have been able to achieve. Now, should I ask you, Cecilia, what have you been able to achieve for 6 months? Whistle? No, yebu whistle. What have you said USB. You type USB. Why don't you register as USB? You registered as Tower Humanitarian Organization. So your group is bunch of cowards who do not stand to defend the people. I cannot stand or for my dear me, somebody who registered my own freedom as humanitarian organization, then the same person will tell me that he or she is fighting for my own release. The person is lying to me. The person is lying to me. So if you want to fight for my own release, if you stand and love me, if you want to fight for my own release, why do you register me as Tower Humanitarian Organization? What happens to the name Biafra? How do I start coming back from humanitarian organization to Biafra? How have I answered Biafra all along for how many 26 years of this very consistent freedom from Uwazuruike 1999 to this day? I have answered Biafra. Then in 2025, I go back, I then move away from Biafra and answer a humanitarian organization. I think something is wrong with most of you. Something is wrong with most of you. In Agani Huke, in Aganazu. Are you moving forward or are you moving backward? And to cap it all, you are against those whom made Musa cry. You are against those facing Nigerian army. And in your program, you used to say, I thank the Biafra Liberation Army. I thank Biafra Defense Forces. Musa is killing us. Finland is killing us. Every one of them is killing us. Those things, I call it nonsense. I have 125 live viewers. Share and hit the like button. 125 live viewers. Share and hit the like button. Please, it is very, very important. So, should it be that the only day you remember that we are being killed in the land of Biafra is the day that you are going to collect money from Biafra people? Should it be the only day that you remember that we are being killed is the day you collect money from the Biafra people? 131 live viewers. Share and hit the like button, please. 136. Share and hit the like button. Should it be today's date is what again? Because people used to tell me I should mention date of the day that I'm doing program, please. Today's date is Friday 23, 2025, please. And I am broadcasting from my end here. I am broadcasting from my end. Mazi Anya, Mazi, Amaz, there is phone number here. Call and do the argument with me. Tell me why I am not making sense. In fact, I am opening the phone line now. The phone line is here. Call and let me know why I am not making sense. Let me know, because those of you love to backstab your own selves. You people are sellouts. Evil. You people are evil. I have analyzed what happened under Uwazuruike. I have analyzed what happened under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the same scenario is playing around. The same thing that happened under Uwazuruike is playing around. The same thing is playing around. Sabo, our own people, sabotaging their own selves. Anybody who is against men on the ground, take it from me. Read my lips. It's a Kong Sabo. If you are against men on the ground, saying that you need freedom, but you are against men on the ground, you are a Sabo, one of the Sabo in this very struggle. You are one of the Sabo in this very struggle. Florence, you are welcome to this very program.
Hello, my brother.
You are welcome.
Good morning from my end.
Good morning. You are welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you for lecturing our people. I'm calling from my end here. And what they don't understand is our people, all Biafrans worldwide, they should know that if nothing is happening on Ground Zero, which is in Biafra territory, no country, no international community or international Western world will come and say what is happening there. Something terrible must happen there. Like real doom must happen. Then it's just like two people fighting. If you are just hitting yourself, run away, hitting yourself, run away, nobody will notice that something is happening. It is where two people really fight. Maybe stab each other, blood will come out. The third person passing will now say, what is going on there? It will settle the matter.
Don't use stabbing. Don't use stabbing again. This is a live program.
Sorry, my brother. Maybe they hit themselves seriously, they fight themselves. Serious blow, serious kick. And the third person will come and say, stop fighting. Without that, whether Burkina Faso, Russia, America, whatever country, they will take us serious. We have to fund the men on ground. We have to fund our liberation, our freedom. This is very easy. They did not ask me now, come and fight, or you come and fight. We have a Biafra army. What they need is just materials. Finish. They will do it for us. People should come out and understand this thing. No country, even this, which country now, this country, before they start talking about this, I forgot this country, there was serious fights there now. Before they start saying, even Congo. Because last time, few months ago, there was serious fight before the world start talking about Congo. That is what we need to happen in Biafra territory. Not that Anibatu saying whistle. How can country recognize the blowing whistle? That is stupidity. At least our people should wake up. This is the final stage. We have to support our liberation so that the brigade can do their job. Without sorrow, we are just talking left and down, wasting our time. I'm just shocked, surprised. Why Biafrans are, some Biafrans, not all, some are behaving like idiots and stupid.
Make your submission, please.
Yes, I'm begging. All Biafra, all over the world, please, we should understand that without a serious fight back home, no country will recognize us.
Okay.
No country.
Okay, thank you, my sister. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, bye.
The people that I really wanted them to put up much call are those people talking about government. If the people who are making Musa to cry, liberating the Biafra land are men on the ground, PM did something. PM gave them autonomy. They were government of their own. Even PM do not control them. So if the government, if your own government is hell-bent on Kande Kande One, then know that your government is Sabo. If your government, due to personal aggrandizement, respect, our own people are dying, we are losing territory, know that your government is Sabo. Are you getting me? Live and direct. If your government wants those who are facing death to bow to them, know that your government is stable. This is only Rimugu. This Nkana Bahamas USB office must be respected. You have no USB. What you registered is Tower Humanitarian Organization. So what you should write here is Tower Humanitarian Organization must be respected. Uwazuruike registered MASOP and answers Movement for the Actualization of Sovereign State of Biafra, MASOP. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu registered IPOB, answered Indigenous People of Biafra, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. We answered Biafra. Then how can you go and register Tower Humanitarian Organization and then come back to answer USB? It is a 419. So you people are on the ground of 419. I do not recognize this very independent. Why you do this 419 to people? Tell them USB. But in practical, do you know what is called practical term? Can you call any world leader or anybody, ask that person, how can you go to Trump and said, you are a Tower Humanitarian Organization? Do you know what is organization? Organization can never be a country. Tower Humanitarian Organization, people supplying humanitarian needs to the people. You are not necessarily the person that is being hit. You are helping those who are being hit. So as a people, we are no longer the oppressors, but we are helping the oppressors. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And whether your stupidity is on Promax, because I saw that if not the campaign that we went on yesterday, that I should not be blocking you people. You people will not be here. But the Biafra people really pleaded on your behalfs. And I will leave you people to at least to hear that gospel. If by 6 months you have nothing to do, you cannot boast of anything doing. The only thing that you can boast of is you tweet about men who are being paid and you collect money from Biafra people. The day that you will collect that money from Biafra people is the day that you will remember for them. Musa is killing us. The world is killing us. Is killing us. Then what are you doing? World can never come to your own territory to act. It is in our own hands to act. It is in our own hands to defend the territories of Biafra. It is in our own hands. This is the mentality. I do not come here to defend Ogenkere. I come here to defend Biafra. Somebody have said, what is your ATM doing? At least I know what Brigi is doing. Brigi is defending the land of Biafra. Your Madam Halimatu Abubakar, who went and registered you people to humanitarian organization, you imagine you answering Biafra from 1999 till this moment. You left Biafra to answer humanitarian organization in 2025. The moment you stop answering your identity, the time the moment they went and registered all of you as our humanitarian organization. Humanitarian organization means that you are helping those in need, means that you are providing assistance to those in need. You are no longer the person in need. You are no longer the person that Fulani is buying. That is the reason why you can go to Ngozi Orabeze's platform. You will never see anything. Anything. Any tweet saying that Nigeria is buying you. You can't see it in her platform. The only day that she will remind you that they are buying you will the day that you are going to, she's going to collect your money. That is the only day, or you are reminded that they are buying you. Are you getting it? If you are a human being, if humanity lives in you, if humanity lives in you. Cecilia, let me tell you the truth. There will be nothing that will happen. Let me tell you, foundational aspect of it. She can never do anything. Hello, you are welcome, Chinonso, to this very program.
Hey there. And thank you very much for what you are doing.
Loud and clear. I hope the people of Biafra is listening to you also.
Thank you very much. I really want to thank you for what you have been doing, constituency.
Na ondo to constituency, itinye a project. Let me my fellow illiterate Abiana. Na o nwere onye ọcha masị Igbo. Ihe onye ọcha ka ọ na-egwere Igbo. A na-asị he ọ makwa asị Igbo, ọ na-atry mmezie mistake n'oyibo asị na m amaghị akwụkwọ. English is not education. It is backward. A Chinaman doesn't know how to speak English. So my brother, were mma buji shie the oyibo gasara ha.
So, ana m ekele gị. Ọ dịghị mfe atọrọ ihe unu na-eme ọtụtụ ihe n'abalị. who has brought you people out to fight for this fight. If you give ọka mana anọ na program nwere limit. So ya aka n'isi n'isi. Kedụ mmadụ dị ọrụ m ebe ifuru ya biko.
Oh yeah, no.
Sị adatị na anyị na-anụ ihe niile anya ikwu ya n'azụ. Ụmụ Biafra kwu ya n'azụ.
Yeah.
Ka m bịa na nke nwa Fulani a ọnwụ ka afọ nke a na-akpọ Ngozi.
Yeah.
She hijack. Yeah, she figured that she can hijack the truth. The truth, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us that Biafra is a spiritual thing, and there is Yugo. They came so that the truth shall be established in this world.
Yeah.
And Ngozi thought, I can fight with Almighty. Pharaoh did it. Pharaoh, what is the condition of Pharaoh today? This is the only thing I will tell Ngozi for now, because programming will limit. Then I will go to people of Biafra. We are seeing what is happening all over the world. The truth which we have had long ago through our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, today is unfolding or unfolding.
Nwanne m tabadi oyibo anụ m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu. Eji m solotepe ebe a nkọtọ ya enjoy na-emachie ya.
You do it, bro. So what I'm saying here is that nobody can really kidnap this our freedom. This is the freedom of the world. We are talking about the freedom of the world. Nigeria is the worst thing that can ever happen to any human being in this world is Nigeria. Where somebody can die at anything, can buy anybody at any given time. Anything, anything, stupid thing, and nobody to hold the consequence, to hold, it didn't happen, to hold. See, I'm going to look at it. You met the Nkita, you're not going to funk it a mother, what I buy. Hey, you're in Gal, nobody you go. Wounding mother, people are killed and died in Nigeria every day, and the world is not talking. I think Ngozi is supporting them. Ngozi, look at you. After looking at you in Finland, I wanted to take picture with this woman. My spirit told me, no, don't go there. I tried, and I want to go again. Next day, and I said, oh, my spirit is saying, no, don't do that. No wrong with me. So, when you say Ngozi, we say matter that Ngozi bunde here, they so ya. Anyone bunde we are not following Ngozi. Any person that is following Ngozi is all the Ngozi. Yeah, Ngozi game, they make it a game. Can drop my message for now.
My brother, make your submission.
Yeah, the message in that drop will be called the Igwe Otuzo. Nnamdi Biafra. Uwanine, Osihani, Kendamli, Kunuko, Hini, Dide Dakapa. Oh, Taure Mere, na Burkina Faso. Oh, Niger, Niger did it. The army are the only stronghold in nation where minus army, you are not existing as a nation. The highest thing where in a country, go army general. That is the way things will be. Army general will take decision. So Biafra, let's continue to support Biafra Republic government in exile. Very important to. It does not matter how small. You can make it one euro every week or every day. God, I mean, Almighty knows your heart.
My brother, make your submission.
So I think I will rest my case here now.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you for giving me all this time. Please, thank you. This is the first time I am calling on any social media since 2019 I joined.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I am coming, please. Please hold on for those calling. I'm coming. Hold on, please. So I am back. Here for first timers. So you are welcome. You are welcome, my brother. Please make your submission. Make your submission. But before you go on, let us. Yeah. For the first timer, I rang this thing for the first timer.
Yeah, good morning.
All hell Biafra. You are welcome, my brother. Make your submission.
My brother, there is something that we talked for Uwazuruike that I want you to go back to see that thing that Uwazuruike is responsible for this case. Because Uwazuruike says that nobody should come from Nnamdi Kanu. So this state agents. And I hear you making that because that Uwazuruike not about that. So let our people know Uwazuruike not about this thing.
Yeah. Everyone knows Uwazuruike. Uwazuruike is a chameleon.
No,
nobody.
Thank you so much because you make it broken. I forget when you make it broken, and I have the record when you say that even president cannot interfere for Uwazuruike case. That is a state agency. That is a state security. That knows about that. Now our leader are facing that charge now to tell that Uwazuruike know about that.
I have told people, I have met people to understand that anytime you see Uwazuruike coming out to say one thing or the other, just know that the government have something with Uwazuruike. So Uwazuruike is just their next of line of action. They use him to try.
You really try. May God bless you special. May God bless you so much. Open it for me. I went back. I remember when this man says so. Our leader is not even come out to this case. Not even come out to facing this case. The man has already said that before.
Yeah.
Facing this case right now.
Even if you watch the last program Uwazuruike did, saying that they should bail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we cannot support the trial. Do you know the reason why Uwazuruike made that very program? Uwazuruike wants to prepare the mind of people that Noya Aganga na enye ewete Chinese beat, which means Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is guilty. Matra eva Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That the trial will not favor us, so it will not favor us. Which means na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Yaganga, he really committed the offense That is what Uwazuruike mean.
After he's responsible for those yes, covering their mass swings. I don't know. Thank you so much, my brother. Continue. God will give you strength. Continue. God will give you strength, my brother. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
I wonder what the reason why these people are not calling. Amaka Okeke. Amaka Okeke, you are welcome to this very program. Amaka Okeke, the thing is not picking. What's the problem here? Amaka Okeke is not picking. Maybe you should call back. So, let me tell you people the truth. If you monitor this very struggle very well and monitor the way a lot of people sabotage this very freedom, you will get the truth. If you said that you don't know the truth, that means you are lying to yourself. You are lying to yourself. Let me call Amako Okeke back. I don't know why, so that I want those following Ngozi Orabueze to call so that we debate. Debate is part of it. You people can never be running out of debate. You cannot write here, I wonder the type of brain Imane Oremi Jews have. Then come to debate. Talk, disgrace me on my live program. We have 5 minutes to make our submission. Disgrace me on this live program. This is what you are doing. This is this. Not writing jargons because you don't know what you are doing. Okay, Amaka Okeke, you are welcome.
Thank you, Gracie. I just wanted to be part of this. Yes, you're doing a very great work. Honestly, we appreciate you so much. We appreciate you. Then what I would have said is concentrate on telling us the real things you're telling us. It makes it's in leaving us. Leave all these errors. We can handle them. That's why we're here. We can handle them. Don't waste your time on them. See, they have to justify the 5,500 they are being given weekly. You understand? If they are not there to attack, then their mother will not be giving them the 5,500. So leave them to us. We will demolish them.
Not all of them that they give money. Some people are speaking out of stupidity.
My dear, you know that it's not everybody that have brain. The real Biafrans are waiting to have the authentic reason why they will follow Briggy. You understand? They are the ones you're talking to. You're not talking to brainwashed idiots. You're talking to those people who are on the edge. They want to know. You know, you were answering this person. Look at what I have achieved. Look at the way these things have been going. Look at this. There are people who are listening. Forget about these people. They are not looking at it. They were, you know what they were told to do? Go into his programs and attack him. Yeah. So they are not even listening to you. They are just there to attack.
Yeah.
My dear brother, continue with what you're doing. We support you in all ways. So continue doing the good work.
Listen.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Biafra will hail thee. Thank you. So, I need those who are on the side of the Tower Humanitarian Organization. You cannot call yourself USB, whereas in practical terms, you are Tower Humanitarian Organization. Now, I have said, if you look at Uwazuruike time, Uwazuruike was betrayed by those men on the ground whom he trusted, because Uwazuruike said, I cannot agree. I will never surrender to Obasanjo. I have people. What are they calling him? This Nnamdi Oba went and brought all his commanders and went to Abuja and told Uwazuruike, look at all your commanders. These people Wundi Jaba, can you then sign? Uwazuruike have no other option. Uwazuruike have no other option than to sign. That means they broke his back, men on the ground, his men. During Mazi Nnamdi Kanu era, all of you saw what happened. That men on the ground were the people that they were buying. calling them criminals. The DOS, the Dotagvaha criminals. That same thing is happening now. What is happening? Your madam, the USB, declare Biafra. The reason why this woman decided to go and declare Biafra is because she wants you people to see, how can somebody that declared Biafra be a Sabo? If she is a Sabo, she will not declare Biafra. But did she register that your Biafra as Biafra? That is where you see the sabotage. The agenda of Nigeria, they said that you must erase Biafra. If you have to talk to them in any way or any manner, you must erase Biafra, remove Biafra. Then why must somebody who went to Finland, declare the Biafra, come back, tag men on the ground criminal, and tell you that she is working with the same men on the ground, yet comes to celebrate Ebuona Holy Ghost? Why did they do that thing? Why do they do it? Why is she celebrating my Holy Ghost and Warner? Why is she celebrating it? Very, very complicated scenario. Very, very complicated. Number one, after telling you that she declared Biafra, that you are a USB, because what you want to hear is that, I am now a Biafran, I have gotten my freedom, USB. She then made a U-turn, use backyard, go and register it as Tower Humanitarian Organization, which means you are not dignified as a human being, you are just ordinary a group. She then reduce you to ordinary a group. Why you celebrate on social media, maka most of you eburu bataiha. Why you celebrate on social media? USB, I have a nation now. I have a nation. She comes on social media the day every Saturday. She comes on social media to tell you you're a nation, and the go you believe you're a nation. But that your nation is now registered as humanitarian organization. What type of 419 is that? Huh? That your nation is no longer United States of Biafra, but now Power Humanitarian Organization. 419 over here. Such a 419 is one of the worst 419 so far. One of the worst. That we are not ready to accept. You accepted it because you want to sound good on the ear of the madam. You don't want them to see you as Sabo. Because if you speak, majority follow her. Now, the day of our heroes, no yejebe America. The day of sober reflection, no yejebe America. Me something or yagano. She wants to recreate. Before Mazi Simon Ekpa invited the Biafra people to Finland, where he is, Biafra people saw what he was doing. I asked all of you, what is Ngozi doing? None of you people can. During the time Mazi Simon Ekpa was, DOS was fighting against Mazi Simon Ekpa. Now me, they tell the DOS in debates. I goes to debate. You zo ihe niile Mazi Simon Ekpa na-eme na asaha ahụ. Then, can you people, did you know that if you join these very people on debate, if they are on debate, if they are on space, if you come, they will not accept you. They will never accept to give you mic because they know that the questions that you will ask will make people that are already supporting them to leave them. They will never accept to give you mic. They will keep you at the back. You can never have mic. Or immediately they notice that you are not, you want to ask them questions. They will say, remove him, remove him. We don't want to. But even United States of Biafra, you are running away from debates. Anybody who runs away from debate is a criminal. You're not doing anything for the people of Biafra. I have told you people, Ejim debate where Sandy DOS are. I made them to run. I made them to run. Then what are you people doing for Biafra people? Gift. Am I lying that you registered Biafra as a Tower Humanitarian Organization? Is that a lie? chere ka m nweta ihe ihe ọ ya bụ ị na-ekwu ya na-akụpagide ya. maka in this very Biafra achọrọ m a na-ekwu ekwu a na-eme eme, a na-ekwu ekwu a na-eme eme. ka nsọ ete ya ebe a adịghị ama ama Ọnịcha gwara ụbọchị nsọ ete ya onye kwuo maka ịnọdụ kwuo eziokwu na ndụ gị. ọ bụrụ na ịgba apa eziokwu Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ. Gift ihe a nji n'aka bụ mkpume mmiri ma ụnụ ma ndị Halimatu Abubakar achọghịzi m ihe m chọrọ ị na-ekwu ebe a bụ eziokwu. ọ bụrụ na ihe m na-atụkwụsị ụnụ bụ asị ndị mmiri chụba m chụba ihe akụ akụ ihe enwe enwe m, mkpume mmiri ka m ji n'aka andị mma akụ ya ọ ya ada m n'isi daa gị n'isi. ọ bụrụkwa na ihe m na-ekwu bụ eziokwu n'ebe ndị mmiri chụba gị chụba ihe akụ akụ ihe enwe enwe gị, ha chụba gị na Eke chụba gị n'Orie chụba gị na Afọ chụba gị na Nkwọ, ebe ọbụla itinyere aka ha chụba gị. ebe ọbụla ihe ọbụla itinyere aka na ndụ ha na-achụ gị. okirikiri ka a na-agba ukwu ose anaghị arị ya elu. ọ bụrụ na unu ji deliberate edesive our people ndị mmiri chụba unu, ọ bụrụkwa na ụmụ ma na ihe unu na-eme bụ ịsọpọt arụ ndị mmiri chụba unu n'ụnụ ma na nwaanyị ya enwebeghị ihe o mere ụmụ Biafra, but you are hell bent in deceiving the people of Biafra. ndị mmiri chụba unu chụba unu na Eke chụba unu n'Orie chụba unu na Afọ chụba unu na Nkwọ, ma n'ihu ma n'azụ ya chụba unu, ebe unu na-azụ ahịa ya chụba unu, ebe oyi amụ nwa ọ bụrụ na iyi amụ nwa ya chụba gị. ihe ọbụla iyi eme ya bụ ihe ọma ya chụba ya kpasasị ya ọ ihe m na-ayọ ha. a na-ayọ gị nwa bụ nwaanyị oke osimiri ara na-azụ nwa ndị mmiri asị m ha chụba gị kwụsasịa ihe ọbụla ị na-eme. onye ọbụla bịara ịbịa abịa emebi Biafra ala Biafra mebie ya. ọ bụrụ na ị na-asọpọtụ ihe ọjọọ n'ime Biafra nwa na ụmụ Biafra na-ata ahụhụ iji wee difenda ala Biafra, gị nwa na onwe gị na-asọpọtụ na-agbasasị ya. ndị mmiri chụba gị na Eke chụba gị na Orie chụba gị na Afọ chụba gị na Nkwọ, ị gaa n'ihu ha chụba gị. ha ekwekwana gị nwere rest na ndụ, ha ekwekwana gị zuo ike na ndụ. ha chụba gị chụọ gị na Eke chụọ gị na Orie chụọ gị na Afọ chụọ gị na Nkwọ, ahịa na-anọ ụbọ na-anọ ise ha chụba gị. ihe na-ebu nzu ama m ya nzu ka m na-amụ ya nzu ka m na-amakwa ndị otu unu niile nzu ma ndị ya bịa ebe a bịa kọmentị ụmụ Biafra na-anwụ. ihe a agafee na bekee afọ amagide m ya asị m ihe ọbụla ha na-eme ya na-ekpu ekpu ya kpube ekpube ya agakwana n'ihu. ndụ ha kpụba akpụba ka ejila. ma ọ bụrụ na ha na-asọpọtụ igbu ụmụ Biafra, ọ bụrụkwa na ha na-asọpọtụ ihe ọma na ha na-eme ka edozie ala Biafra, na ọ bụrụ na ha na-asọpọtụ idozi ala Biafra, ndị mmiri dozie ndụ ha. ma ọ bụrụkwa na ebe ha na-asọpọtụ bụ ebe esi emebi ala Biafra, ndị mmiri mebiwe ndụ ha, na ịma nga tinye ego gị ewee mebie ụmụ ndị ọzọ gị wee bụ uru. mmebi a ya eso erute gị. amara m ya n'isi mma n'isi gị onwe gị bụ gift wee na-amakwasị ya ihe a na nji n'aka abụ edo wee na-amakwasị ya edo ka nna amụ ya n'isi gift, ka nna amụ ya n'isi onye ọbụla na-asọpọtụ Ngozi Ọrabueze. Bịa na ebe enunwa ọkwa mụ na ụnụ ihe unu kọmentụtara na soshal midia ya achụcha unu onwekwe. Gị nwa bụ eze nwaanyị mmiri ọrụ na-azụ nwa nwaanyị oke osimiri a akpọọ gị wee na-asị ndụ ha niile bụrụ ndụ na-afụ afụ, ya bụrụ ndụ ihe ụfụ ya adị, ya bụrụ ndụ ihe mwute ya adị, ya bụrụ ndụ ihe ilu ya adị, ya bụrụ ndụ ọ ya bụ ha bikata ha asị mba ka anyị kwụ ụdọ, ha bụrụ ndụ frustration ya adị, ya bụrụ ndụ ọgba aghara ya adị, ka ọgba aghara na-eso ha n'ihu na-eso ha n'azụ ebe ọ bụla ha tinyere aka ọgba aghara bịaba ọ bụrụkwa nna ọmụmụ nwa na-asị ka ụmụ Biafra hapụ ịdị mma na anarago m ego n'ihu ma ọ n'azụ ọwọnwe ọdịọda mmadụ akwụọla m ụgwọ mmadụ agwana m na m gaa na soshal midia ga-apịa saba mmadụ ka Biafra hapụ ịbịa asị m ọ bụrụkwa nna ọmụmụ ya mee n'isi mma na ọ bụrụ na ọha chụbanụ ha na eke, chụbanụ ha na orie, chụbanụ ha na afọ, chụbanụ ha na nkwụ ahịa na anụ ụbọ na anụ ise 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 ihe anyị ya na-eme n'otu a bụ combination of ọdịnala ya na ime program maka ụmụ Biafra anwụọla. Emerela m ụlọ analisis of ihe mere dịrị n'Uwazuruike regime n'ebe enunwa ka m mere ụlọ analisis of ihe mere dịrị n'Uwazuruike regime. ebe enunwa ka m nọ mere unu analisis ọnụ ndị mmadụ bụ ọnụ mmụọ ọ ya abịa na mmezu na eke na orie na afọ na nkwọ ise. Ebe enunwa ka m nọ wee mere unu analisis of ihe mere dịrị n'Uwazuruike regime. Ejidere Uwazuruike first afọ ọsụrụ men na-eso Uwazuruike to succumb. Ị na-ege ntị? They forced them to give up. They forced them to give up. They forced them to succumb. Ejide Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ebido gbube men on the ground, tagva ha criminal, tagva ha terrorist. Ebido tagva ha criminals, tagva ha terrorist. The same thing na-emekwa under Mazi Simon Ekpa. The people say na have Tower Humanitarian Organization. Biko na akpọzi under USB. What they registered is what they will answer. You cannot register Tower Humanitarian Organization. Just another USB or scam call. And I am not going to be partaker of that particular scam. Uwazuruike registered MASOB, Movement for the Actualization of Sovereign State of Biafra, MASOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu registered IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra. Mazi Simon Ekpa registered Biafra Republic Government in Exile from IPOB. We moved to government. Then ngewa na onwe gị so na ịbụ USB gaga register zie Tower Humanitarian Organization or scam. Scam. You must answer what you register. You cannot register another thing and answer another thing. The Republic of Tower Humanitarian Organization. So they are now USB. And their USB is men on the ground are criminals. Oh, they are not prepared to bound to us when you know that they are the backbone of the struggle. Like we saw in Uwazuruike, the people they attack, men on the ground. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, people they attack, men on the ground. They want to attack the same men on the ground again. Why telling you, oh, we are working with men on the ground, attacking men on the ground, celebrating their pie? It's not going to work. These very people, we are the same very people who said that that Nigeria, we all agreed. We all agreed that Nigeria came to do business. Royal Niger Company migrated to Nigeria. How? It is Royal Niger Company. Even they did not change the Niger inside. They still organize it, Nigeria. How can you then register Tower Humanitarian Organization? You want to answer USB. It is a scam. Answer what you register. And then the people that you attack are the men on the ground saying, oh, they don't want to obey you. let them buy for not obeying you. Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ. And anyone supporting them, ha kpọọ ha ọkụ n'eri, kpọọ ha ọkụ n'afọ, kpọọ ha ọkụ na nkwọ, kpọọ ha ọkụ n'eke, ahịa na-anụ ụbọ na-anụ, ya chụba ha. You must wake up. Your freedom is at stake. From Imo State, Abia, River State, Anambra State, Enugu, Ebonyi State, Delta State, Edo, Lower Edo, I don't mean all the whole Edo, Cross River, and the rest of the states. Your freedom is at stake. Your freedom is at stake. Your own freedom is at stake. You must stand up. People reach out to me telling me that there is a program that 247 did. I said this yesterday. Why he is telling you people that Naha Batagokwe in Abia State, and he was laughing that Nnamdi go and protect themselves. The reason why we have a government, for people of Biafra is the government that will protect the people of Biafra. That is the reason why PM initiated Biafra Republic government in exile. So far you have never set your foot in the land of Biafra. You can never become sovereign nation, as Madam Mpermini is telling you people. Each time she tells you that you're a sovereign nation, she mocks you. Do you know what sovereignty is? Do you know what sovereignty is? Cecilia Joseph, Asim Moya Chovamonage, who is against this very freedom, Moya Chovamonage. I feel sorry for you. I was thinking that you are a father. It's good that you use think. It's good that you use think. You should feel sorry for yourselves because you people support Aro, knowing fully well you support Aro. But just like during Uwazuruike time, when Uwazuruike betrayed, started selling plate number to you, selling international passport to you, despite the fact that he later confessed and your sign go giving up Biafra under Obasanjo. Then why was he released? Obido Reshivun passport, Reshivun plate number, Biafra plate number moto. Onye ọbụla na-ego na Biafra abịana. Na na-use the plate number. Ndị mmadụ gara aga use ya mgba. Ndị gara nga, ndị ka nọ n'ime nga up till this day. Ihe a bụ ihe nlechara anya sị m na support. With this your backward mentality, na support. Go to hell. I am Emmanuel Oremijus, one of it very kind. I preach nothing but the undiluted truths. Nothing but the undiluted truths. That you don't know that the truth that we preach here exists does not mean anything. Freeman equal to Onya, I see you. It doesn't mean anything. Share this very program widely. Share to Twitter and to various places in WhatsApp. I am Emmanuel Oremijus. Papa is going deeper. Freeman equal to Onye. That my people are dying and you want me to fold my hands. None of these very people supporting Ngozi Orabueze can be able to stand in a debate. None of them. Since I started this very program, have you seen anybody called to say, oh, let us debate? Now, if you call into their program, they will cut you off. They will say, cut him off, cut him off. You see that I give them opportunity. Come and debate. That you Biafra people are not seeing. Ndoshi. Phone line is open. Hello? Mazi Oyibo. Hello? Your network is shaking.
Okay.
And Manu, go on. Fire down, please.
Okay, ndewo Mazi. Chukwuka bịa ma nọnyere gị.
Nọnyekwara gị.
Mazi, anọ ihe na-emenụ na ọ na-agba m anya mmiri. Abịa gbanye ihe onyonyo wee hụ na ị nọ n'ikuku. Wee sị ka m kpọọ gị. Mgbe ịkpọ na ihe program gị. Mana ofu ihe m chọrọ ịgwa ụmụ Biafra
Oya, go on.
Okay, Mazi. Ofu okwu m chọrọ ịgwa ụmụ Biafra unu ha kwesịrị onye ọbụla ịsa anya ya mmiri maka na ihe a na-eme ugbu a ka awụghị mbụ o mere. O mee na n'oge Uwazuruike, mee n'oge Uchemefo, mee n'oge Maazị Chike Dozie na Chinasa Nworu ha. Nke ugbu a na-emenụ ya bụrụ dasị ihe ịsa anya mmiri ya Biafra maka na ha bịara n'ụzọ abụọ nke m nwa ana m ekwu ya ha niile ma onye mbụ abụ m mmanya anaghị eji uru. Agbala m takụl onye si na ọnwụ ya wụ na-achị USB akpọọla m wụọ nọ m gbaa m takụl ma agwa ya si ya na Biafra wụ mmụọ adị na onye ọbụla hapụrụ ihe anyị na-achụchụwa ihe ọzọ na mmụọ Biafra ga-ejide onye ahụ. Mgbe Adadịọra mma bidoro na-eti ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ si na ọghara abịaghị ya mụ agwa ha si na ebe nwata na-ebe akwa arụ aka nne ya ga-anọ ya nna ya nọrọ ya na unu hapụrụ ebe nwaanyị a na-ebe akwa na-atakụli ya na nwaanyị anyị ọ na-ebe akwa nwụ mgbe Ojukwu dịklere Biafra ihe abụọ ọ gaghị ga-achọwa ndị ga-asọpọtụ ya n'ụwa niile. The first thing o mere ya eseke ọwa Biafra land. Mgbe ndị a bụrụ ọgụ bịa ọ nọ na-eseke ọzọ Biafra ahụ wee na-achụsi ndị ọzọ ndị ọzọ enwe hụ dat na ihe ọ na-eme na-adaba n'anya ha wee gbatawazi ọsọ enyemaka mere ndị a ji wee blọk elu n'ala. Then mgbe PM bịara take over maka na onye ndu Chukwu Okike kpọrọ ịbịa mepe ụmụ Biafra anya mana o nwere ndị na-eti onye ndu mana ha amataghị ụzọ ndị ndu si aga nke ya. Chukwu Okike abịa ma abụ na ndị Biafra ụfọdụ na Chukwu Okike ga-emepe ha anya ha achọpụta ihe anyị na-eme. Onye ndu bịara asụ onye ozi wee bịa mepe ụmụ Biafra kpọta onye ọbụla n'ụra if not nsogbu gara adị. Chukwu Okike wee bịa hụ na ihe ahụghị ihe a na-eti na-etite na Praise the Lord wee bịa ga kpọpụta Simon Ekpa. Maazị chetakwa na Simon Ekpa esoghị na ihe anyị na-eme. Chetakwa na Simon Ekpa onwedị ebe o so na ihe a na-eme. Chukwu Okike ga-amapụta ya ebe ọ nọ.
In fact, ọ nọ na-eri ji. Ọ gara iri ji ekwere mmadụ.
Yes. Nna Maazị Chineke gọzie gị. Ịma na otu m na-ekwu okwu a na ụbọchị Unite nụrụ my voice. Unite si na ya chekwa m ọsọ ya wụ ndị mmụọ na-agwa okwu. Ana m agwa ndị mmadụ okwu si na njem anyị na-aga ana m ekwu ya onye ọbụla nụrụ olu m ịhụrụ kedu aha ya anụ elee aha onye nke si na ya wụ APM na nwaanyị a ha mmadụ ibụwa wụdị ofu osu ka edinyere ha with different dimension because ndị zoo ma that na ha ga-achị ụzọ ịbụa ka ọ ụzọ ịtọ. Nwunye Ojukwu na nwunye Nnamdi Kanu nọ the other side. Ndị ka wee buruzie ego were lakụzie APM. Onye nke ọzọ the first thing ha bụ ụzọ were ego onye nke ọzọ eweta na-akpọzi 20 million 5 million ebe PM na-achọ ego eji azụ granọt ihe were nke nwaanyị ewee gbaa bọọlụ kpagide bọọlụ wee penetrate PM wee chụsasịa ndị niile ya na PM na-arụ ọrụ. Biafra kwesịrị imepe anya.
Chụsa nke ọchụ a chụrụ Madam Azuka bụ ihe na-adọghachi anyị azụ till today.
Ọwụ also Madam Azuka, the other woman on the island, who would you go for her? Why are we back the sword? Now, somebody like you, when a media platform, and that your Amahana Chipobunobe, I was going to Subugara, Unumana, Ndibo, Trunilu, Sapawaya, Jakajo, Capiano, Akuyota.
Yeah.
So, my daddy or Amadio, Chubunisu. Ndị mmadụ na-aba mụ agwa ha sị ya na unu kwesịrị na-echeta ebe nwaanyị a na-arụ aka nwaanyị a bido na mbụ wee bido from the first minister na-eji na ọnwụ Sabo na-eji ka ehutara ụbụbụ mụ nwakwụnọkwa ebe m nọ wee na-ajụ sị kedu ka the French minister ga-esi wee nọrọ kedu aha ya nke wee gbaa ya sọdụ wee ga-amabụrụzie men on ground. Does it mean na ya nwa defense minister enweghị ihe ọ na-arụ before? Then ihe a niile a na-aga defending of Biafra land because PM, soon after the declaration, the next thing, the second when was it to Obama, George Bush, the second thing we defend Biafra land because young Brugozo will say, na maybe in the army, maybe in the police, no, na happily. Then, guys, you will Gassier Gally declares Biafra. Ụfọdụ asị na ọha nwa Ojukwu chọzie ka atụfuchia ma foto Nnamdi Kanu ma nke Ojukwu wee were nke ha dobe were some people kwesịrị na-watch the way ihe si aga because o nwere ka gị na mmadụ ndị Igbo si na-ekele gasị agafe isi nkwu aka mara na ọzi hola so many people kwesịrị na follow up ịghọtago so ebe anyị nwa nọ abịago gasasị everything ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ na-akọ ka ndị egbuwara isi mụ na-agwa ha sị ya nwanne na ihe ebe a unu na-aga nsogbu dịkwa oke a na-asa anyị blow away whistle now ọwụdị ewere bọmbụ nọrọ n'elu na-ekụwachi ụlọ dị m gụwa na ọdị na-egbu whistle ka ọwụ ndị boko buru eke na-abịa na ịma akụ ifuru otu ha na-eshi agba egbe a na-afa ya onwe ụdị onye a na-agwa ma osisi ma ahụhụ a na-agba egbe kpakpakpakpa gụwa na-ezo ị na ozi ebe ahụ izoro gbuo whistle ndị be anyị
akwụrụ batrị ha na nke ikpeazụ a
ka m gwada ego kwuo ihe a niile nwụchaghị ahụ British rụrụ because number one British bụ ụzọ wee bịa wee were chọọchị chekie na wee wee chọọchị ghasasịa iwọcha ndị nọ na be anyị half of people nọ na be anyị brain ha na functions very well and almost ndị nọ n'ụlọ ka a na-eri mugu a with some people nọ n'ala bekee ụfọdụ anọgo 30 ndị anọgo 35 ụfọdụ a na-akwụlizi ụgwọ ụlọ ozi na Biafra wee ebe dia treasure nọ understand so biko ụnụwawụ ndị nwere platform si na ike na-eti otu aka Chukwu si wee kpọpụta Simon ya etiwe another thing m chọrọ ịrụtụ aka maazị bụ awụ na ile anya na ndị DOS akwefu na ha apụtasịwala n'ọnụ ka oke mgbe bụ ha niile gwọfushiala and ha ebidokwela again kpọwa tebụl ịṅụ biya then ndị a na-aṅụ biya ụdị na-ewetara anyị Biafra ọ ka nwekwara ndị na-eso Uwazuruike rukwe nwanne echi ọ ka nwee ndị kwere na Uwazuruike ga-ewetara ha Biafra ọ ya wụ dị tin a ha na-ekwu okwu na
ndị ebupụgoro batrị ha
biko kiwenu Chukwu okike adịghị amanye unu ike ada dị ọra mma onye ọbụla na-asị na ọkọrọkwa gbago ọkọrọgbatu the woman asị na agbagburu na ya nwụdere mgbadamgba agbagburu ya olu agaghị enwe ya na asị na ha bidoro wee cover wa defense by wee na-enye ụmụazị ihe ha chọrọ nsogbu agaghị adị mana ihe ọzọ mụnwa na-ekwu nke m wụhụ ha unu na-ekwukwe brigi elu ekwu brigi ala unu mara ndị Igbo si na mmanụ kwafuo mkpọkọta ya rara ahụ oge nkere ihe o mebiri before emezie ya ọ ga-arakwa ahụ
my brother anọghị m ebe afọ oge nkere PM bụ lanya anọghị m ebe a I'm not supporting oge nkere abịa m ebe ịbịa support oge nkere ihe m bịara ebe a bụ ịbịa support bụ gekwe m ntị ka m gwakwa unu ya agwa ị na-ege ntị the only place m na-eji ebute the name of oge nkere here bụ ndị otu Halimata Abubakar bịa tinye n'oge nkere na ka ihe oge nkere mere ihe ndị na-agwa ha bụ oge nkere ka Halimata Abubakar mma ị na-ege ntị ọ ya nwa bụ the only area m ji ebute aha mana anọ m ebe afọ oge nkere anọ m ebe afọ PM Maazị Simon Ekpa are you getting it? Anọ m And I don't need that argument of Ogenkere or not Ogenkere. In a on a platform men ahu eba na-ekwu ihe m no ebe a for PM Mazi Simon Ekpa. That's all, nothing more, nothing less. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Thank you. Make your submission and cut.
Yes. Biafra ka anyị na-akụ abaghị uru mmadụ igbo bụ okwe na ji na-ekwu okwu na-akpa aha maka na ihe niile anyị na-akọwu iwu ọcha o nwere ndị nọkwa na akụkụ nke a ebumnobi ha niile ụka Biafra bịa taa bịa ka echi otu akwa ka ọ dị the other side. So ihe mwa na-ekwu na mmanụ ekwafugo ihe anyị ga-achọzi iwu ụta anyị ga-esi sekọọ ya aba anyị ụzọ ọbụla anyị ga-esi chukwu onye ọbụla chukwu ga-ahọpụtara anyị na-ahụ ga na-apịa ndị zu bọmba tu bọmba ebe a ka anyị niile so mana ahụrụ ma nke akọrọgbatuo a aka m adịrị ya ihe mụnwa kune ụka.
Thank you my brother. Thank you Mazi Oyibo.
Ndewo Mazi, ndewo Chike.
Thank you. Please and please Ekpo ebe a anọghị m ebe a abịa m Biafra for Ogenkere. Are you getting it? Abịa m Biafra for Ogenkere. I come Biafra for Biafra people and those who are paying the price. Mazi Simon Ekpa. Maka onye ya eweta issue of Ogenkere here. Biko, I'm not here to discuss issue of anybody. I come here strictly. Men on the ground say no na Brigi kahashi eweta ego. That I will stop talking about Brigi. Who echi men on the ground potasoya ashio na they are not giving them any money again. Ihukwa Mbugharia. Are you getting me? Ihum Mbugharia honored. Onwekwa onye mbere ebe ibi abia romance. Anọkwa m ebe you romance anybody's stupidity. It is stupid ịba n'ụlọ. I am here for strictly Biafra. Ọ bụrụ na ịma the reason iji wee nọdị na ihe ọ ya nwa mere ihe ihe eji adị confused. Imane Oremijus will never get confused. Ọ bụrụ na ịma the reason, if you don't know the reason that you come here, you will get confused till thy kingdom come. The reason why I remain everly resolute is because I knew the reason why I joined this very struggle. And what is it that I joined this very struggle? What are the reasons I joined this very struggle for the freedom of the Biafra people? That's one of the reasons. And na-ekwukwe ya ndị a na-eso ngozi mkpokene gwanụ m ihe o megoro for freedom. Gbatu ebe isi ege m biko. Gbatu ebe isi ege m, ọ na-echo here.
Okay, 1 moment, let me do that. Okay, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to do that. Okay, are you hearing me, sir?
I'm hearing you loud and clear.
One thing I want to say, my name is Stephen Jesus, because you must have known me. We started this struggle from Uwazuruike down to Nnamdi down to Simon Ekpa. In fact, maybe the time you came to this city in Lagos, I met you there for the first time. So what I'm trying to tell you is, people are not understanding what you are saying.
You met me in person. You met me in person.
Of course.
Okay.
Now, what I'm trying to say here is, people should understand something. In what you are saying, when somebody is acting, that I'm acting on behalf of Remigius, I am not Remigius. If people choose me to act on your behalf,
my brother, hello, This is not my topic. You people should not change my topic, please. Let me tell you.
I'm not trying to change your,
this no. This is not what I am discussing. No. I cannot allow that, please. It's not what I am discussing. What I am discussing this morning is very different from what you people are bringing here. Please, it's not my topic. My topic is how they sabotage, how saboteur runs from the days of Uwazuruike, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, down to Mazi Simon Ekpa. Men on the ground is always the target. Now, if the USB, if the Tower Humanitarian Organization, aka USB, are fighting for freedom, they would not have tagged the men on the ground criminal. They would not have registered their own people as humanitarian organization, because you cannot go to Trump or any world leader. This one that they are lying to people, oh, that there is diplomatic tie. You can never make any diplomatic tie with the name Tower Humanitarian Organization. No world leader will supply a humanitarian organization arm. It's against the United Nations law. Are you getting it? It's against the law. A humanitarian is a humanitarian. A humanitarian can never be seen supplying arm or carrying arm. For what? What are you using it for? Are you getting it? So the system and the pillar of these criminals who manipulate our own people is dead on arrival. That is where, and considering the fact that the number one is their target is to buy the men on the ground, thereby tagging them criminals, celebrating Holy Ghost. That is the topic that I'm talking about this morning. Do you think that the people doing like this will ever get you freedom, or will ever pursue freedom, considering they have removed you from Biafra and tag you as a humanitarian organization? Please deal with this fact.
It's all right. This is where I'm actually trying to go before. What I'm trying to say is this has been a system since we started this journey of liberation. It started also when Uwazuruike, you know how he fought dirty with Nnamdi Kanu. I was one of the people that are saying, if this man you are attacking is real, allow him. Their friends are not stupid. They will know. And eventually, Nnamdi Kanu proved himself. When Simon Ekpa came, you will understand what we did with the DOH. I was one of the people, when you speak, they will say, we will remove you. Don't mention his name. But he was proven right. And the DOH went after the men on the ground and attacked them seriously. Now, the same thing is repeating now. And the people are getting confused. Where I'm saying acting is that if you're acting on behalf of somebody, you will do exactly what the person that you're acting on behalf has instructed. And before our PM was taken in communicado, he never told us of anything deputy. And it is we, the CRC, that came together and they nominated somebody and said somebody act on behalf of this person.
Who is that? Mention the name of the person you nominate.
Nobody is following any other person. We are not like when I was in a meeting. This Ngozi Oradeze said I should introduce myself. Which side am I? I said I'm not inside of any person. I'm not in the struggle to please Nnamdi Kanu. I am not in the struggle to please Simon Ekpa. I am in the struggle because my people are dying and suffering. And I want to see a better thing happen in the life of my people. That's exactly.
Thank you, my brother. My brother, before you continue, Before you continue, that is what they wanted you to do. Each time you speak for your own freedom, they will input, which side are you? I am inside of my own freedom. I am not inside. Do I know you? I am not inside of anybody. I am inside. If a madman will get me freedom, I will support the person.
Good. So let us not start. Some people say this person is not educated. If I'm not educated and people choose me to represent religious, if I'm doing what the religious have been doing, if I don't change anything religious has said or has put in place, it means that I'm representing him. If I'm working with what the religious has placed, but any day I change one step from what the religious told me to do and start doing anything, that is to say I'm representing myself and I am no longer under religious. This is simple thing. People should understand it like that. And what we are saying, people should do whatever they can to contribute to make sure that we liberate ourselves and become a nation, the type of nation we wanted. We want not a nation like Nigeria, not a nation that will be any place near Nigeria. That is what you want. So I love what you are doing. I love the way you are handling it. And be consistent. Let everybody come together and do something that will make things to happen. We are suffering in Nigeria. Religious. I was one of those children that you see in their pictures when you see Biafra. And they will show you the suffering of the children of Biafra. I was 5 years in 1968 and I had the biggest kwashoko. I suffered. I was abandoned in the bush. I was left to die. After so many days, nobody believed I would be alive till today. So, and I grew up with the pains that this nation, you call this one Nigeria, has inflicted on me. I never seen this place as my country. When I was in the secondary school, when we are taught to recite the pledge, I say I pledge to Nigeria, not my country. To be faithful to which country? Country that does not want me. Disloyal and dishonest. What will I be honest for? To be honest is real. It's something that's supposed to be, people supposed to be honest. But a country of liars, can anything honest come from it? Are they honest? Do you see what they are doing in the trial of Nnamdi Kanu? They go there, they do this, they do that. When you know that you have done...
Make your submission, brother.
So, well, this is what I want to say, that people should come together. We are following the laid down standard, not even
Briggy government, that's all. Get me?
God.
I am supporting Briggy government because Briggy government is the right stand. Do you understand? Briggy government is not an entity. Not when you say you are supporting Briggy government, somebody will say, oh, you are supporting Ogenkere. Ogenkere with the pillar of, or Yangwa with the... Thank you. That is the mentality I am trying to correct. You know, this mentality was inflicted by Madam Onyara, so that you will hate Briggy each time people talk about Briggy. Oh, Ogenkere, imagine Ogenkere, Kineso, imagine this. PM controls Briggy. Okay, now PM is receiving people. People are visiting PM. Have Ngozi Orabueze, have Halimatu Abubakar. Onye nke, oh, we are USB. Man, organized register humanitarian organization as our humanitarian organization. Can humanitarian organization give you freedom? No.
I wonder.
Are you getting it? Now, the truth that I want people to know is that when you say you are supporting Briggy government is not Ogenkere. Get that. Get that. And stop disgracing yourselves. You see me here. Amakwa onye nwụrụ ụzụ ya na-atụ. Me, I'm everly consistent in whatever I do. Consistent in whatever I do. I am not here to romance anybody. I am here to preach that which is true.
But simple English, they don't understand. Simple understanding, which is not common sense. You have something that is working for you. The men on the ground are working. At the end of the day, somebody who says is representing somebody came and disorganized everything, make everything not to work. Then your people will be saying that it's anything. That is nonsense for me.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. There is no one following Madam Onyem that can point anything that they are doing for the freedom of the Biafra people. They can never point any single thing, and they don't do anything. They cannot point any single thing. They don't do anything for your own freedom. It's either you get it or you leave it. That you are here, forming that you are crying, does not mean anything. I'm not able to romance you. The thing that happened under Uwazuruike happened under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Is trying to happen under Mazi Simon Ekpa, and we will resist it. Immediately after Uwazuruike was kidnapped, they said men on the ground under him was criminal. They tagged them criminal immediately. They start the clamp down. Everybody, giddy giddy. Under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they tag everybody criminal. Everybody, giddy giddy. Under Mazi Simon Ekpa again, imagine the USB chargers wants to tag everybody criminal. I want to tell the Biafra people, for your land to be secured, you need to go and sow money to these men on the ground, to these men and women who are suffering the brunt. Until men on the ground comes out. See, if men on the ground comes out today and say, oh, we are not receiving money from this thing again, and it is consistent, I switch. Men on the ground is the backbone of this very freedom. If they want to sabotage, if they want to betray, what they can do is actually, you will no longer see them facing tank, Nigerian tank. You will no longer see them now log. What you will see them is that they will go to Abuja. I mean, to Hope Uzodimma or to Anambra, collect amnesty. Amnesty is there. Amnesty is there. They will go and collect amnesty and immediately abandon the freedom. But for the simple reason that these men are standing gallantly, why must you abandon them? Why must you leave them? You must protect them. You must be there with them. That is your own freedom. Deal with it. Men who fight for your own freedom must be protected. I am a man Oremiges, one of it very kind. I preach nothing but the undiluted truth. Undiluted eziokwu nke Chineke a na-akụ mmiri. Eziokwu nke Olisa bi n'igwe bụ ya ka nji wee bịa. That's the only thing. Eziokwu nke Olisa bi n'igwe ka nji wee bịa in this very freedom. Ebube, I am on program. Ebube, ị gago tinye ego. Ọ ya bịa were phone a ka ị gwa ya okwu. Kpọọ ya ugbu a. O sendara m voice bịa naanụ bịa gee voice a. Men on the ground are the backbone of this very, very freedom. If they are not if they are not here, shift to, or happy reflect. If they are not standing to defend the land of Biafra, me and you see it. Ndi Fulani would overrun us overnight. But for the simple reason that they are standing, we don't need to abandon them. We must stand with them. A stitch in time saves 9. We must protect this very freedom. If What happened under Uwazuruike that we see? Immediately they tag men on the ground, criminals, and then weaken them and submit. Oh, no.
Good afternoon.
But you ABC again, please.
English because of Biafra because of my fellow Biafrans, I greet you all. Peace be unto you people. I called in this Remi Justice program to contribute a little. Meanwhile, my name is I call in almost all the program. Guys, after Biafra Unite, I'm always active in all Biafran programs. Biafra, anything that has to do with Biafra, because I'm a true Biafra. My father was one of.
You said your name is retired.
I am retired I retired from Navy. I didn't retire. I took a move because of what happened. It's a long story. You will tell you something. In Anambra, it has to do with it. I served under the Nigerian base in Okemiri, River State, Port Harcourt.
Yeah.
And I also worked in DSS as well. It's a long story. I have a lot of Nigerian history, so I know them very well. They can't, as I am now, there's nothing, anything Nigerian government can do to convince me. I know them in and out. I even have eyes, I even have legs inside the system. So sometimes I even start to commission. If they call Biafra Unite and ask me to tell you. Well, I called because I want to tell us Biafra something. I would have used Igbo language. I want to use English. You are all Biafrans. You are both the ones that speak it and the ones that don't speak it. And as long as you are a Biafran, I want you to listen one thing today. There is no way anybody will give you freedom without you rising up to take it by yourself.
Yes, my brother.
It even happens in the military. There are sometimes when you're a military man, when you say when you say your commanders want to see if you're really active, they will behave as if they forgot you. If you don't behave like a madman, your rank, you will not get your rank. You will not get your promotion. It happens. You will still like you see a military man start shouting. I don't know if you're quiet here. You see a military man start behaving like a madman. So the extent of making challenging is serious. They will convince him. They will lock him up. Then finally, when he comes out, you see them sending him for God, sending him for promotion. Because they now he understood what is there for. So what am I trying to say? If you people think we'll get freedom through dialogue or through, yes, freedom can come dialogue. That is when you are dealing with exposed and civilized people. Not like people that are timid and myopic like the Nigerian government. For people like the Nigerian government, for you to get freedom from them, you must fight. You must defend yourself, especially your territory. It's very, very important in freedom. If you don't defend your territory, forget about freedom. If you cannot defend your territory, I tell you people, forget about your freedom. Because as long as your conquerors are still within your territory, you're not talking anything about freedom. Nobody will listen to you. You have to first of all defend your territory. When they see that you can defend your territory, when you defend your territory, it simply means one thing. What does it mean? It means you can match them strength to strength, bone to bone, man to man. Because if you can defend your territory, you cannot come into your territory. It means you are up to the task. So if people will keep waiting for one Messiah from heaven, God has sent us the Messiah by taking Mazi and the Bible and taking our money. Make us understand what is going on to do our food. Don't just mark the time of to make us stand up and fight for our rights. So it is high time for everyone to be charged up. Now everybody is supposed to be marked time on it, but everybody is supposed to be smart to Nnamdi Kanu. We don't need to them anymore. We must all be in unity. Everybody fight from your own angle, fight from everywhere you are. As long as you're a Biafran, always show that always show that you want to move anywhere you are. And it collectively we do not do as if people really want to. That's one. Then the second one, Sorry, I have to now go to Igbo language because the person I'm talking to, I want her to understand the Igbo language. Madam Wiso, idiot of an idiot nomenclature woman, I'm going to want to know. Nobody in this world do well. Nobody in this world do well. I was listening to you first time because I got sent to declare Biafra this thing in Finland. I was looking at you thinking you were working on that the day. Even when Adam was telling us that you are fake, even when Remy saw that you are fake, I still was watching them with fresh eyes. I was still giving you a second that until the day you said we provide you Wednesday, but you find ourselves when people can get AK-47 and AK-49, you are an idiot. You're a complete idiot. That's what you are.
My brother, you mean you have been following her till the time she declared Weso?
Yes. The Weso that made me understand that she's a fake. I just say someone to defend himself with the Weso. If you're carrying a Weso, and somebody carrying AK-47, then they still defend that you blow Weso. What are you trying to do? If I go with that one, you're trying to tell the person, look at me, I'm not feeling. Maybe for the Weso, the person I don't want bullet to get some doctor.
Thank Thank God. Captain, please wait. Captain, please wait. Please, you people should hear this from an experienced soldier, because I have done an exposition about this whistle of a thing. You can never blow whistle. I have been, throughout my life, I have spent it as a paramilitary. In this very struggle, I have gone a military, skunk military. I have been in the field. And the go unless you're a security personnel, position go. Always in order to alert people, because you have position to take chance to alert other people. But you say me na ekendi mmadụ whistle, ha ga abụve whistle. Onwe ha ihe aji, onye adịbe eme attack, igbu whistle, agbara gị tọrọ oge ala ozugbo. Thank you. Sir.
Even if you are an experienced defense person, listen, I was highly trained. I have never told anybody this thing before, but I'm going to say it to you so that Biafrans will listen. They will know that the person telling them is not a child thing. I was one of the Abacha boys, 2,000 well-trained Abacha boys, sent to. I was sent to Iraq to train and come back and serve under Abacha boys. I was one of the 2,000 Abacha boys. I also served in the so-called Nigerian GSM for more than 3 years in that Abuja. What do you want to tell me about? Listen, there is no how. Even if you're a military person, you are well experienced as I am now, got the experience and everything. And especially when it comes to weapons, I can never blow window, even if I'm hiding. Weapon is an exposure. Once you blow window, you have exposed yourself. The only time you can use window is maybe if you get information that the people are very far away coming, then you cannot blow whistle to alert people that these people are coming. So let's prepare and wait for them. And not when they come.
Yeah.
When you for them, you see them, you start blowing whistle.
Yeah, my brother. They will take you down immediately.
Who are you to blow whistle when somebody carrying AK for them? Even if person carrying what did you call it? What do you call this thing? But I want to do whistle. Biafra said only that comment that thing that one I did was enough. Is enough red flag for people to understand that this one is not what that is not fighting for Biafra. Then the second one again, that to make people understand this one is not fighting for Biafra. Who told you that the United Nations, the whole world don't know that you're fighting for your freedom? Why would you be channeling our money and say you're using it for whatever? Well, what is it? Help, what do you call this thing?
Humanitarian organization.
Humanitarian organization. When you get back to Red Cross.
My brother, they registered it as Tower Humanitarian Organization. Then come on social media and then.
That's what I'm asking them. When did Biafra struggle turn to Red Cross organization? Or when did they turn to Save the Child organization? When you are fighting for freedom, the whole world knows that freedom is all is fair and fair at war. All is free and fair at war. When you're fighting for freedom, they know that once you are agitating for freedom, there are so many things that can come under that freedom. First, peace talking. Second, agitation, flag carrying. Third, when it gets to the extreme, it becomes fight, battle. And battle goes with what? Ammunitions. And you tell me, you're registering me under peace organization. Make thunder when you get papa and mama fire and 20 times.
Please, now that you are in this very platform, sir, can we ask you questions?
You are free to ask me any question.
Please, my brother, is it very possible for anybody, any freedom fighting movement who registered as a humanitarian organization, as a peace organization, as those helping other people? Because when you are a humanitarian, it means that you are not the person that the thing is bothering on. You are the person helping other people. I don't know if I'm getting it. A humanitarian organization are the people helping people who are in need, especially in food.
Let me just tell you. Let me not go straight to the point. Let me tell you. 1967 to 1970, when Biafra was fighting war, what did the priest people that came from Finland, what did they come to do for Biafra? All the priests that came during that time, what did they come to do for Biafra?
They came as a humanitarian. Yeah.
Nothing to stand them with Biafra agitation. They come to help people that are in pain.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you another question. What is Red Cross doing in all the whole displaced arenas, displaced areas? What is Red Cross doing there?
Humanitarian work, nah?
How can you what this man is telling people that he's not involved in this problem? He's been telling us that he's not fighting for Biafra.
That's
people are contributing money for her. I'm imagine let me tell you what I have just found out something secret about this woman. This woman is the politician. She's planning to come home and contest in election. She's using your money to canvass the election and speak for position.
Yeah, because one thing that 247 said recently, that the Fulani have come in Abia State, that Ndabia should go and protect themselves. I am now asking. She said that she raised 200 military in each state, 40 states of Biafra, and all of them have gotten their weapons.
Let me just wait. That one will live. Anybody that said he knows anything about freedom is enough. That one is enough to tell the person that the woman is an idiot. What is 200 military? What is 200 military? Is 200 military up to a battalion? Is 200 military? Wait, is 200 military up to a battalion? Is 200 military? What would 200 men do in the state? Are you okay? Are you kidding me? Are they going to snatch that? Are they becoming pickpockets? Let me tell you, for that woman, if you have said, okay, I have raised up to, listen to me, I have raised up to 5,000 men, which is the garrison, 5,000 men in each state. What is 200? Therefore, maybe people don't know anything about military. That's why this man is talking to people white. What is 200 men? Okay, calculate all the whole 200 men, all the whole 40 states of Biafra. Do 200 times 40. How many men will you be all the whole part? That is the men that will depend on the whole Biafra. Come on, you people should wake up. You people should wake up and see that this man is playing you with complete. The more you know, the less you see.
My brother Mugunka no compromise. Mugunka.
Because there are a lot of Biafrans like me that know the truth. Then let me go to the reason that made me call you. I want her to get this message. Mazi.
Oh, she's listening. She's listening.
Mazi and the Kanu trained men that will take after from him. And DOS thought that he didn't have anybody. When he left, Simon came out. Mazi Simon also has trained men that will take over from him. So you people should don't think that we are not here watching. Because play all your game. You can never escape because there are men like me waiting for you. If you like, let it take 100 years. As long as your hands are not clean, we will come and find you. You will face what you have done, especially killing our brother. As long as you have wasted lives and Biafra life, you will not go unpunished. We will always remember you and you back. humanitarian action, yeah, and again, you were on the web,
Fulani. My brother, outside the difference.
Our brothers when they are full identity in Nigeria, knowing what Nigeria can do to them. Then you will the identity in Nigeria that Biafra has come. Then I got one. They said they made the land. Generate Ngozi. Oga drink man to Oga drink man. Oga drink man abale.
You say? You see?
Yes. I'm a free people in I won't probably my brother. If I call my father, my kingdom, they will know where I am. I will not call.
My brother, let us stop here.
So, for your information, we are watching you. Our eyes are watching you. It's not forget about Adam. There are a lot of eyes watching you. Those who are tackling, they will not be your downfall. There are people waiting watching you, taking record of your events. Idiot of a woman. How do I know you always get responsible woman? But I'm not going to go na internet now. I'm not for hours.
Thank you, my brother. This is retired captain, and she will come out on program. Somebody that said that she's working with Biafra Liberation Army and she doesn't even know them. She will come out on program and say, who is that person that called Emmanuel Remiju's program? Oh, Biafrans, don't mind him. How can he say he's a captain and he called Emmanuel Remijus? He's a miscreant. A woman, somebody said the day that he got shock of his life was listening to the woman saying gentle is who is that? Oh, he doesn't matter, he's a miscreant. Biafrans don't mind. The person said the phone which he is watching the woman shock for his son. Say, waiting be this one. So this woman is claiming to be working with men on the ground. She doesn't even know Gentle. And Gentle have become miscreants. It is well. Let us move on this very program. We go nowhere. We go nowhere. We are here. And let me tell you people, one thing that you do not know, or one thing that you don't know. She have received her pay to sabotage this very struggle. That will point one single thing. They are not even proud of what she is doing. Martin Inhejirika. This is exactly the chant of Uwazuruike. They have brought it. Mazi Simon Ekpa said, what you don't know is bigger than you. And you are seeing it because you don't know it. You are seeing it is bigger than you. But in Uwazuruike time, Uwazuruike brought, oh, it is only chief that knows how to get freedom. It's not possible to get freedom. They said that you don't know anything. Forget about it. Chief, you have the key. What you don't know, chief, you can do this and do that. That is what this Okotoriba is doing. He's typing, Mazi Simon Ekpa said, what you don't know is bigger than you. Don't you see what Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing? He is getting the freedom, making Musa to cry. Everybody is crying. They cannot stop the freedom. He said, what you don't know is bigger than you. And we are seeing it due to what is bigger than us. We don't know the taproot. And then you that is now saying men on the ground should buy is using the same term. What you don't know is bigger than you. Martins ihe jirika eririgeri tagi miagi cho ataragi buru batrigi miagi cho Martins ihe jirika ataragi buru batrigi miagi cho. Do you see? Ebe ebupuru battery ono. Onye nke a battery nke ya akụsasịgo sitin ya, of which igogo new battery do idea. There will be no place that the battery ya no. The city na ewere go Monday hammer piasasịa the city. Do you see? We are talking about the freedom of the Biafra people. Freedom of the people of Chukwuokuka Abịama. Freedom of our own race. That's what we are talking about. Not Idofogori. The number to call is on the screen. Not Idofogori. You can never do any debates and you see Ndane Sungozi. You cannot. I pledge to you what Ihonye Sungozi no nako. Na-akọ ka onye mmiri mara. Na-akọ ka onye mmiri mara. Okay, let me settle something here. Did you know the reason why we went to declare Biafra? It is because we have finished all the work. We have finished all the work that we are supposed to do. That is the reason why we went and declared Biafra, knowing fully well that we have finished our work. Then, the work that we finished, we said that once we declare Biafra, barracks and also, there will be no military. Then, some people will say, why is it Igwe Butuzo is not? Igwe Butuzo cannot act more than his capacity. Yes. If the money is not coming, many of you do not know that even in a week, that you face a very big ratatarababa, millions have gone. Ovukwa obere millions, ovukwa 5 million, ovukwa 10 million, ovukwa 30 million, nke o ji abụ 50 million. Ọ na-ekwu okwu ihe na-erate ebe 100 million have gone. Just in a week, enwere one single ratatarababa. Na a na-ebutu ihe a abụkwa n'ọnụ. A na-ebutu amọdụ tank eme ya anoint, ọ bụkwa n'ọnụ. Ọ bụkwa ọgụ nne na-agbara nwa. Na-ebuturu amọdụ tank abụghị ọgụ nne na-agbara nwa. It is consistency of the man. Na ha nwere what it takes. That is the reason why they brought those things down. For speaking in tongues to spread, you must have maximum anointing. You cannot go under half of anointing. And that is the reason why those of you people must support the men on the ground through Briggy Cabinet. They are the authentic body for this very freedom. And don't let anybody cajole you. Briggy Cabinet is the authentic cabinet. Briggy Cabinet is led by Mazi Simon Ekpa. Martin Sinhe Jirika, please, there is phone number here. Call this number to debate. Let me know how my stupidity is. Call this number and debate. But will you call? In fact, battery give you no longer come back. You have gone. You have crossed the distance. There is a number here. Call it. If you are sure of what you are doing, you call to debate. Debate. Since you call and debate. Let Biafra people see it in your eyes, what you are doing. But you will always hide at the back of Nokia 3310. You will always hide at the back of Nokia 3310. That game. Your own is even small. You are saying, oh, you are my one of my best followers. A man praise him. Some no mwabu chukwu ha hụrụ anya ma. O nwere ndị na-eme ha kpọọ m ha asị m ha yi na ọmụmụ bụ ihe mana nke a na-emezi na nke ikpeazụ a ha ghọta ịma. So you don't know. Ejikwe ụmụ this, oh, I was one of the best follower that you have. Ejikwe eri mugu. You can never tempt me with such thing. You can go to other people to tempt them. For how many months now? Oh, they will no longer watch me again. I will no longer make money from YouTube. Anom na. And only Almighty God knows. Say, if in this very freedom, I will never for once betray this very freedom. Agụ nwere ike igbu m gbuo m here. Ọ bụrụ na ọmụmụ nwa ka m betray this very freedom, asị ka ọ na-atụ. Agụ a ya finish m ebe a. Many people don't know. Ịma ha run propaganda na akwụrụ m ụgwọ kwụọ m ụgwọ. Many people don't know the difficulty that I face. And ọ bụ ihe m na-abịa kọba na o nwere time aya akụ ya. I am a man oremages. O nwere time. Mental toughness is the freedom that you are pursuing. Martin saying here, there is phone line. Call and ask that your question. Call Biafra no voice again. Alicia call and debate that. And on another the back of Nokia 3310 are call rubbish. Call and debate. Komu Biafra mara ihe mani neme and what you are supporting. Bring one of your finest in that USB rubbish. Ndị nọ na cabinet nọ na ha mere debate ha bolip also. Ha bolip also. Man, a lot of them, they have a lot of chameleons. Most of them will come and tell you the evil that they are doing there, but they are not bold enough to come out and say, oh, many people are going to be against me. Why do you remain there? Why are you remaining there? Why are you remaining there? I'm asking you. I am a man oremages. And welcome your time. This very truth, I have none of your time. Many people are dying in the land of Biafra. The people of Biafra needed their own freedom. They want to test freedom. And they want to see their own freedom. That's the only thing. Mazi Simon Ekpa boasted that I will prepare Biafra Liberation Army to the teeth. That once Biafra is declared, they will have the means of going out. Yaka Madam Uno o boasted maybe Mazi Simon Ekpa arrest that she cannot go to Finland. She told some people that she cannot go to Finland. That she will not go to Finland. Mkpụrụ mmiri Ngozi Ora bụ eze nọ na comment section. Lekwenu phone number kpọọnụ. Leenu phone number kpọọ ka anyị ụmụ Biafra. Nọ na comment section na-apụ ara. Leenu phone number. To disgrace him for people to see that Emane Oremejus have gone mad. For people to see that Emane Oremejus have collected money. For people to see that Emane Oremejus is now a sellout. For people, you argue with me with a debate. Face to face, one on one. What are you doing? I will give you maximum time. The same time I give you is the same time I will use to debate on what we are doing. I'm not going to interrupt you within your time frame. You are not going to interrupt on me within my time frame. After then, we pass the debate. All Biafra people negate. Then they will know. Please let the debate begin now from people supporting men on the ground and Briggy from people supporting Briggy, call and tell me what you people are doing. Once you call, I don't want you to say Ngozi is only in here. Once you call, say this is what we are doing. I want this thing to finish once and for all. Enough is enough. That scam, ye end. That scam, ye end within this generation. I am a man Oremijus, one of it very kind. One of it very kind. Anybody who is against men on the ground is not fighting for your own freedom. Anybody who tells you that Nayo declare a Biafra in Finland, then comes out to tell you that the same Biafra who declare in Finland can never be defended. Now you can train men, ye defend the rear. Then that person is not for PM. If that person is not for PM, why did the person claim that she declared Biafra in Finland, where you cannot defend your own freedom? Many of you will say, men on the ground left her. Did you know what she told men on the ground? That they must protect Fulani. When I said it at the initial stage, defend there. Say, oh no, she cannot say such a thing. You're a devil, even a criminal. Why can you say? She later come out and say she said it, accepted it. All these irats are there. All these irats are there. When this woman come out to accept that she said it, and the reason why she said it is that those people that they bring is not the problem, but the people bringing them. So you know that there is problem somewhere. You know that there is problem. That these very people that they brought is problem, but they are not problem to you, but people bringing them. Why don't you sack the people that they have brought and then wait for people that is bringing them? I don't know if anyone is understanding me. Why don't you sack the people that they have brought and wait for the people bringing them? But you said, let us save the people that they have brought. You are a criminal and you are a saboteur. You are not here for the freedom of the Biafra people. You are not here to save the Biafra people. You are here to sabotage them. If you want to protect Fulani, at the initial stage, they said no, she cannot say it. But since this woman come out to agree that she really said that they should protect the Fulani people, and her reason is that they are not the main problem. Now people now bring her. How do you get the people bringing them? How do you get them? How do you get people bringing them? Only ana nwere ike ịbụ Ngozi na-make this comment. Because that's how coward that she can be. Only ana ya bụ Ngozi because she have a lot of accounts making comments. Many of you don't know the media war. You must be mentally tough. That chameleon, USB, that thing that you have been fighting for have been restored. Ndị Fulani na-abata, isi na restore go Biafra. Ndị amị juru everywhere, police barrack everywhere. And then I ask you people, when PM was around and now, where is better? She's saying, oh, PM, that thing that you have been fighting for have been restored. And the cable restored or the thing. How will you lie to anybody that you have restored Biafra when our people are still dying? Kedu udere asị ihe a? Onye na-eghedo ya nwa asị? Kedu onye na-eghe ya nwa asị? Ịmakwa asị nwere ka ebe ihe egheruo ya. Isi no. Aye wena. Madam eghere ji eghe ede. Eghe wena. Let us regain ourselves. Na ihe PM na fight na yo restore go. Mgbe PM nọ ya na where is better? Ọkwa mgbe PM nọ na Biafra is defended. Ga eburu battery unu. Ga atọrọ battery unu. Agwazi unu na boto ụzọ onye oshi. agwa unu na gentle bụ onye oshi and go onwe gị na-eso emekebe sacrifice egbube ndị be unu egbube nne gị for Biafra egbube nwanne gị for Biafra ị nọbeghị ọbara for Biafra ụmụ gị ndị DSS eburubeghị for Biafra nwunye gentle na ejima ya na-abụ ndị DSS ji ha eji maka this Biafra of 18 they are in DSS detention. They are in DSS detention. And the go onwe gị eburu battery ya. Gị nwa na onwe gị bụ onye eriri eri. You then come here to tell me, oh, na gentle bụ criminal, Butozo bụ criminal. Butozo wants to become a criminal. He will not be a criminal stopping Nigerian army. He will not be a criminal. To stand, go. I could guerrilla war, that dragon flag, Obuya, or not stop tanks. During the not stop tanks. Ekpa, a criminal. No, not stop tanks. Not amnesty. If he wants to be Sabo, on an amnesty. On an amnesty. There is no need of sleeping in the bush. On an amnesty. Listen, let me tell you. If 247 happens to be gentle, gentle equal Agaram Ebedielu, happens to be Commander Angel Makeup. Yes. If 247 happens to be Commander Angel Makeup, oh ye reko nyobona. Were go tina ba. Orego regi toro were go tina ba. Happens to be Obinna Victor Zaganobi. Orego regi toro were go buy na ba. Happens to be Arinze. Nkana Ariari Ngozi Arabezo. Orego regi toro were go tina ba. After 7 months, they will not tell you what they are doing. They will tell you, oh, Nana, whistle, shamelessly, can ebu whistle. Can ebu whistle. Are me, bow your family. Ekukwe mi yozo. And ma a chekota in here, mecha in here, and chekota in here. Amamu unihule ihunala. Ogaraga. Okirikiri ihe a na-ogbu ukwu ose anaghị arị ya elu. Nkiri ka a na-ekiri ododo eji ya elu ozu. M wee na-asị onye ọbụla ọ bụ nwoke ọ bụ nwaanyị ọ bụ nwaanyị ọ bụ nwoke ọ bụ okenye ọ bụ nwata ọ bụ nwata ọ bụ okenye. Onye ọbụla nke aka ya dị n'ibitere men on the ground. Onye ọbụla aka ya dị n'ibitere this very Biafra. Onye ọbụla aka ya dị n'ibitere Mazi Simon Ekpa. Onye ọbụla aka ya dị n'ibitere Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Gị nwa na onwe gị bụ onye nke a na-eji ị na-etinye ego ga-eti iji wee sọpọtụ the buying of the men on the ground. Ị na-asọpọtụ ndị ebube agụ. Ị na-etinye ego gị iji wee sọpọtụ commanders of ebube agụ. Ebe ọ bụ na ishi eso a na-asị ndị mmiri chụba gị n'eke, chụba gị n'orie, chụba gị n'afọ, chụba gị na nkwọ. Ha chụba ihe akụ ihe enwe gị. Ha na-achụ gị, ha chụọ gị n'ụtụ, chụọ gị n'ehihie, chụọ gị n'abalị. Asị m ebe ọ bụ na ị tinyere aka ya gbaba zigzag. Ụzọ gị adịkwa na straight ma ọlị. Ụzọ gị akwụkwa n'ụtọ. Asị m ihe ọ bụla itinyere aka na ndụ a ya gbaba nkọ ihe isi ike ruo gị ahụ. Asị m aka gị dịrị ha n'igbu ụmụ Biafra, aka gị dịrị ha na ihe na-eme ụmụ Biafra. Asị m ihe mega ụmụ Biafra right from 1967 till this day ya ruo gị ahụ, ya ruo your family ahụ, ya ruo ihe akụ ihe enwe gị ahụ. Ya ruo gị ahụ otu ehihie n'abalị n'ihu n'azụ n'etiti ma na akụ. Asị m ịṅụọ mmiri ya gbaba gị agbaba, irie nri mmanụ dị ya gbaba gị agbaba, irie nri nnu dị ya gbaba gị agbaba. Ịzụ ọkpa n'ala Biafra ha chụgharịba gị, chụgharịa ihe akụ ihe enwe gị, chụgharịba ụmụ gị ihe ọbụla ị dobere n'ala Biafra. Asị m ịrahụ ụra ahụ ịrahụrụ ya ghọrọ gị ihe ọjọọ. Ndị mmụọ chụgharịba gị na nrọ. Ezukwana ike na ndụ a ma abụgo na ụra ịrahụrụ ezukwana ike na ndụ a. Ịma nzu ike ezumike ama ndịrị gị. Ọ bụrụkwa na ọmụnwa na-etinye aka iji wee sabotaji ụmụ Biafra. Asị m ya rukwe m aka ya ruo m aka. Mana ọ bụrụ na m anaghị eme ya na ihe m na-eme bụ ka ọ dịrị ụmụ Biafra na mma, mmụọ ala Biafra chekwaba m. ya chekwa m n'Eke, chekwa m n'Orie, chekwa m n'Afọ, chekwa m na Nkwọ. Ọ bụrụkwa nna ị na-etinye ego gị n'ebe a na-egbu ụmụ Biafra, ebe a na-egbu ụmụ Biafra, ebe men on the ground a na-egbu ha, they are not being protected. Asị m ego gị aha akpa gị niile dụpụ ishie ya daba mmiri, esevutekwana ego ma ọlị. Mgbe isevubere ego na-eme ka isevute ego, problem ya bụrụ ya. A na-asị eze nwaanyị oke osimiri ndị mmiri he bịa nụrụ ihe m na-ekwu. Ata mmiri ule bịa nụrụ ihe m na-ekwu. Alọbụrụ agụ ndị Igbo bịa nụrụ okwu m. Wee na-akpọ ọmara imo be nna m wee na-asị bịa nụrụ n'okwu m na-ekwu. Ogwugwu ọkwa ikwu nne m bịa nụrụ n'okwu m na-ekwu. Mmụọ ọbụla m na-akpọ aha n'ala Igbo ya ewekwe n'iwe, kama nke m kpọrọ ya kpọrọ ibi ya bịa nụrụ n'okwu m na-ekwu. Ndị na-achọ ụmụ Biafra ọnwụ, asị m ha were ala zere mmiri. Onye chọrọ ka ihe ike mee ụmụ Biafra, asị m ihe ike zuo ya ahụ, ihe ike zuo ihe akụ ihe enwe ya ahụ, ihe ike zuo ezinụlọ ya ahụ, ihe ike zuo ya ahụ. Ọ gwụkwana ka ọ ha m n'ọnụ. Ndị nke m chetara ha kpọrọ ndị nke m na-echeta bịaba. Ndị nke m chetara ha kpọrọ ndị nke m na-echeta wee bịaba. Asị m na ọ ya adịrị ụmụ Biafra na mma na Eke, n'Orie, na Afọ, na Nkwọ, ahịa na-anọ ụbọ na-anọ ise. Ọ chọrọ ya ọnwụ wee were ala zere mmiri. Onye si na isi anyị na-awa aja, onye abụọ ya laa n'isi nke ya. Onye si na isi anyị na-awa aja, onye abụọ ya laa n'isi nke ya. Na Eke, n'Orie, na Afọ, na Nkwọ ise 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 ise. Ebe a ka m na-akwụsị. Ama m ya nzu na Eke, n'Orie, na Afọ, na Nkwọ, ahịa na-anọ ndị Igbo. N'ahịa na-anọ ndị Igbo. Ama m ya nzu. Ndị be anyị, ọgwụna ka ọha m n'ọnụ, mma bịa kwụsị ihe onyonyo nke a m na-eme. Mbọsị nta abịa chọọ n'Owere nchi, share this very program. Mgbe ọbụla ị hụrụ m bịara live, share this very program, make sure. Share this very program. Somebody na-asụ temper justice with mercy. My brother, m na-edu iyi, ana m edu onwe m n'iyi. Ọ bụrụ na ọ mụnwa na-eme, you cannot take your money to support the buying of people's children, then you want to make that same money. Akpa ya adọpụ isi. Ọ na-eme emecha ha asị ihe a, mana ọ bụrụ na ndị ma m bụ fabak ma m, anyị ama ka ọ ya esi end. Na m ihe a na-ezo n'igwe, anyị ama ka ọ ya esi agbacha. Onye na-ama ha m agaghị ama m, onye ma m ya ama m. Anya na ntị a na-ahụkọrịta. Otu ọkpọ ahụ eti ala maka ala adị mbuli. Ọkụ a na-akwa n'efu iyi agbagbu awọ, oke nọ n'ụlọ gwara oke nọ n'ama na azụ nọ na ngịga. Ọ ndị be anyị na-agwa ndị izu ihe na-emenụ. Ọkwanụ ndị be anyị ka a na-eji. Ọkwanụ ndị a na-atụ ego ka eji ekolokọ ndị aha. And ịma na-atụ ego ka ụmụ ndị ọzọ nwụọ, ụmụ nke gị na-adị. Onye ọbụla na-etinye ego na pọs Halimata Abubakar, ọma ihe ọ na-ekote, akpa ya bụ akpa mpụ, ọ ya na-ehi ehi. Anyị emecha mara ihe niile nọ ebe a, ihe niile nọ ebe enunwa, ego m ihe ego n'ahịa. Agara m n'oke osimiri chere ya. N'oke osimiri ka m gara ga chere ya. Abụọ m dibịa na-ame mpụta ngagago. Eji m aka m gaa bụ oke osimiri, ọ bụkwa river, oke osimiri cheta ya, not but. It is well. Ọ bụghị ihe ọbụla apụta abịabịa kwube. At the end of the day, mbọsị nta abịabịa chụọ n'Owere nchi. From me from here, from the temple of the Great Seer, share this very program and hit the like button always. And if you wish to support this very platform, you can do it. It is good afternoon. from my end here. This is 12:30. Bye for now.